This is the intro. The Real X Dawg turning pages for a new prophecy.
Well, it's Roman yard now.
A summoner has disconnected. A summoner has reconnected. Defeat.
4 words choke upon. We can't get subscribers.
What do YouTube? This your boy Diakis, and we would like to welcome y'all to Real Wrestling episode 64. Good God. Where's our Nintendo 64? Whatever. Yes, I am here with the Real Wrestling crew, and everybody introduce yourselves in an orderly fashion.
The IWC Dawg.
It's me, the concept.
Kohan, aka Run Too Good.
And your boy Diakis, aka the Evil Red Panda. What just fucking happened? Oh yeah, we had NXT. We had a SummerSlam weekend, didn't we? Have NXT Brooklyn 3, and we had SummerSlam 2017.
SummerSlam Brooklyn 2.
The greatest party of the summer. I guess they love New York.
Man, that's the flattest party of the summer. But I'll go ahead and... Well, the first night was bumping. The second night was just fuck my
Hangover.
life. It's like you woke up with a hangover. It's like, I'm going to just stay the rest of the time in bed. Fuck this shit. Let's go into NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 3.
Alright.
Let's get some motherfucking scores.
9.5.
9 flat.
Okay. 5.
Woo!
I'm salty right now.
5 out of what? 5?
5 out of 10. 5 out of
You
10.
must be drunk. That show was excellent.
He's drunk off the IWC-ness.
I am very pissed off about a couple of matches.
First of all, let me say this. If you IWC Dawg, then you would give it a 10 based on what happened on the show.
You got a point. You got a point about that. So let me change that. It's the Real X Dawg.
I've never seen that before.
Alright, wait a minute. If you came to the IWC, you gave that show a 10. They were very happy with that one.
Yeah, I was extremely happy with that one as well.
I know I was.
But the Real X Dawg gives it a 5. The IWC Dawg gives it a...
It would be a 10 for him.
Okay, cool. I'll put both of those scores up on the board. Okay, and your boy Diakis had to give TakeOver 3, Brooklyn 3, or whatever the hell it's called. I gave it a 10.
I would have gave it a 10, but the Bobby Roode Drew McIntyre match, it was just decent. I liked the match. It was a really good match, but it was just a decent match.
I mean, knowing the results, the Real X Dawg score would be a 9.5, but the results and the implications of the results killed my score.
Okay, that's understandable. But this is an opinion. It's an open forum, except for the other people, outside this forum. So yeah.
Speaking of forums, they did something different for once. Somebody actually opened up the Discord server to have a live chat.
Ooh.
And I'm glad for the moderators who actually used the bad hammer on folks who were trying to fuck up the chat. Cause boy, so many folks that kept on trying to spam like, man, this is gonna be way better than SummerSlam. Got the boot. Anyway, man, we don't need
that. Don't count.
Like, we don't need trolls, all this shit up here in this thing. Enjoy the show.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's go ahead and go into the first match.
Let me just talk about how this show started. The
Let's go into
intro
that.
was amazing. They had the band playing the theme of the show with video package, like in the background. I guess they had it on Titantron.
Oh, they had Code Orange actually play.
Yeah, they actually played, and they kept
shit.
showing they kept showing like video packages like Bobby Roode and Drew McIntyre and Asuka, and they were showing the image of them building up each match while the band played as the show opened.
Shit.
I like that shit was amazing.
That's good fucking shit right there, man.
Like, it wasn't Triple H coming out there saying, "We are NXT." We don't need to hear that no more. No
Everybody know who we
disrespect
are.
to Triple H.
Well, yeah.
We know we're NXT now. But like, this is our third time coming to Brooklyn.
Hey,
So,
quoting the great Scott Steiner, let folks who actually wrestle actually get the spotlight.
Let people who actually wrestle get paychecks too.
Yeah, yeah.
I do agree with Scott Steiner on that one. But
that sounds awesome though. I can't believe I missed
But
that.
this is what I'm saying.
WWE is spending that money though.
But this is what I call a good way of using a live performance. Instead of taking part of the show and doing a live performance, you make the live performance the intro to the show. There's going to be an intro anyway. There's an intro to every show. So they actually had the band play the intro, and once they were done, we went right into Jinder Gargano.
Hey, I will say this.
They didn't even hype and explain it. Well, they probably did a little bit. But shit, in the middle of them talking, Jinder Gargano came out.
But for the band and them having a musical performance in the middle of the show, why not both? For NXT, it's obvious why not do that in the middle of the show. Different audience. But for like something like WrestleMania, like that would be a good time to actually take a break and stand up and get something to drink.
Yeah, I agree with that, but sometimes
that
performance don't be good, man. Nobody care about Flow Rider. Not at no wrestling show. That's when you cater to, like, they say sports entertainment, so they cater to the kids and all them. That's the type of music they play for
I wouldn't say sports entertainment. I say down the NFL, the Super Bowl, where they decided to have boring performance, so they're trying to let's pick the safest performer we could to perform for the show. Cause that's pretty much what that feels like with a lot of concerts like Flow Rider. Like, okay, Flow Rider's pretty safe, he's pretty tame. Yeah. They'll put him up there, but you know good and damn well, even with him being a wrestling fan, they're probably not putting Wale up there.
No.
They sure hell won't put Kendrick Lamar up there.
Hell no.
They should, but they won't.
Like they was like, we probably trying to piss off as many people as possible. So
our problem is they still won't let Metallica perform at the Super Bowl. What kind of fucking bullshit is that?
Just the NFL.
Yeah. Anyway, should we go in the first match?
Yep.
First match is Andrade Almas with Zelina Vega. Is that right?
Yeah.
Versus Johnny Gargano.
Thea Trinidad. Her real name.
To be fair,
that's her.
To be fair, I mean, I did skip over this match because like I only cared about 3 matches on this card.
See, if you watch the weekly program, you want to skip that. Even though
I did, but I just didn't. I just not into those characters. So
I was about to say, the build up to this match wasn't even a build up. Johnny Gargano said, "I'm putting DIY behind me, and I'm going for it. I wrestled at every takeover." Well, no, he didn't say that. Well, I think he did say he wrestled at every takeover, but he basically said, "I wrestled in Brooklyn last year. It was great. I want to do it again." So he said, "I will have a match." So, what's her name? Zelina Vega. That's her name.
Zelina Vega.
Okay, she was like, "Oh, Johnny, you ain't got an opponent. Well, you do now." And there you go. The match was set. And you knew because these guys were great workers. First of all, Johnny Gargano, one of the best in the world. Mm-hmm. Especially the way he fell. So you knew he was going to go out there and have a great match. And what's the name? Even though I'm not a big fan of, what's the end, Almas?
Andrade Almas.
Yeah.
He ain't seen him
I'm
no
not
more.
I'm not a big fan of this guy. He had outstanding matches.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, you put these two together. It's the opener. I'm finna watch it. And it was probably one of the best matches on the card. Mm-hmm. I would probably put it second.
Come on the show?
Yeah, on this whole show. Maybe third. Probably because it's the toss-up between the Asuka and what's the name match. For me. The Asuka and Emma Moon match. It's a toss-up between the two.
I'm putting it above the Bobby Roode match.
So Bobby Roode match is probably the weakest match on the card.
I mean, that means I'm putting it in fourth. I watched it, just didn't care too much about it.
It was a good ass match. You know, they got all their spots in. Mm-hmm. Then when Gargano was going for the kill, a DIY shirt comes out of nowhere, and he get dropped on his head, basically. Like that was enough. She threw a shirt in, he picked it up, and while he was like, it was balled up. I guess he was on phone to see what it was, and what's the name came and DDT'd him.
Yep. A hammerlock DDT.
Yeah.
Which I knew he was gonna win this match because he just got the manager. He's been losing like crazy, and I guess his gimmick for a while was he don't care if he lose. He going out partying later. So and that's why Selena Vega got with him. Because she tired of that bullshit. Like, you used to be something. Now you just partying every night.
Well, too bad Adam
I
Rose.
love this match.
Too bad Adam Rose gone.
Yeah, I like it too.
You can party with Adam Rose.
Yeah. That comes in 60 days, though. Okay, next match. We have Sanity versus the Authors of Pain for the NXT Tag Team Championship.
Two heel teams going at it.
And it's great.
This is the match that made me the saltiest almost the saltiest I've been in wild wrestling.
What, because of the match?
Because of the result of the match.
Your boys lost?
I'm like,
Okay, you got favorite. That don't count.
just because of that, I'm like, these boys were basically up here the indestructible tag team. These basically tag team Braun Strowmans.
Yeah.
They obliterate everybody on the roster. And then there's nothing I see for Sandy during this whole feud that could tell me that, okay, these guys can beat the Authors of Pain in a match like this.
Mm-hmm. But let me
But-
piggyback on that real quick for what you just said. Leading up to it, you are 100% right. The Authors of Pain didn't do nothing but beat the shit out of Wolf and Dane. And Dane is a monster, and he was getting his ass whooped. But one man shows up 1 week and changed everything. Eric Young come back, sneak one on, then they jump the other one. He zip ties the other one. They beat the shit out of one. He get loose by ripping the whole damn barricade off. Get to the ring, they beat his ass, and for the first time, the Authors of Pain, I love playing. That let you know that Sanity had a shot. Just because Eric Young came back.
First of all, TNA's Daniel Bryan shouldn't make that much of a damn difference. Then,
He's a genius. They even told you that in the match.
he was a genius. His ass would have been in TNA.
Well,
Thing is, you got a point by that point, but still, they were monsters. And the fact that they lost it, and then what happened after they lost.
before we talk about what happened after they lost, I agree with you 100%. Now, Authors of Pain shouldn't have lost because they've been built like monsters. And I don't think the strategy they came up with, even though it came off the genius, like, nope, Eric Young shouldn't have made that big of a difference, like you said. But that's how they played up the story. Eric Young was the deciding factor. Even the beginning of the match, they had these guys just brawl, and Eric Young, he's just going to set up a table. He let Killian Dane, the monster out there, the brawl with them, made it seem like, okay, these are the two men they got to go against. So right before he get ready to tag in Big Damo, Eric Young just hop up on the ramp, on the apron and tell him to get down and tag himself in. So right there, they made the switch. And I was like, okay, this makes sense because Eric Young has been the difference maker. But like I said, what confused, like I was saying earlier before we started recording, what confused me in this match was how the match started. The Authors of Pain clearly worked as the babyface when this match started. Clearly. Yep. They ran in the ring, they started beating the shit on like they usually, like they always did. Then during the match, when Eric Young gets into it, now Sandy working as the babyface. Even to the point where, for the first time ever, I seen Alexander Wolf do moves. I didn't know he had. He probably done this stuff on the Indies or in the Performance Center, but on NXT TV, he never did anything.
And he's very glad WWE also has a contract with Mattel because normally old girl would have got obliterated for what she did. And then with the Attitude Era or whatever, she would have aided for attempting that.
I even like that spot. But I still don't think that the move that they beat, I don't know which Author of Pain it was. The move that they beat her with shouldn't have been enough, because I still don't know who's who.
I think it was Akam.
Yeah, I don't know who's who. I just called them the Author of Pain. But I still don't think that move was strong enough to take these two down when the shit that the Revival was doing, DIY, American Alpha, none of that shit worked on these two guys.
Well, I mean, he did get powerbombed, and then some other stuff happened to him too.
That spot right there, no, was funny. When he powerbombed his own partner. Like, all she did was grab Eric Young's foot. Like, if they was really strong, they would have picked her up with them. They just dropped all three of them. It was a fun match, though. The Suicide died. Like I said, other than the Wolf, I really like him in this match.
Yeah.
And I didn't think he had it in him because they never let him do anything.
Yeah.
But when they got the 3 count, I was shocked.
It's the NXT WrestleMania. You better make it special.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But still, I like you can describe what happened after the match.
Oh yeah, after the match was my favorite moment of the night. Well, second favorite moment of the night.
There you go.
When my favorite tag team, Red Dragon, finally got put back together. Even though they haven't called them Red Dragon, I don't know what they're gonna be called.
Red Dragon.
Might as well let them be Red Dragon. They finished still chasing the dragon, so it just makes sense.
Which one is the pale guy? He looks really pale.
Kyle O'Reilly.
That fucker is ugly as shit, dude.
Kyle
I was telling the concept that like, man, that's a face only a mother could wear. God damn, that nigga ugly.
Yeah.
Like damn.
But it's well, I'll get to that later.
But the beatdown, all stuff, the match, make it like his way. They're like, okay, so now typical NXT style. I don't think Alpha's Pain gonna get the titles back, be a 2-time champion as well. So that means way WWE does things, even in NXT. The fact that they dropped, was it Akam or is it?
Yeah, I don't know.
They both got dropped though.
No, only one was in the. I skipped over. Only one was in the ring. The other one still laid out somewhere.
Yeah,
you got to take about Dane.
Yeah, after that body
but
thing with
so
yeah,
they finished stumping out what you call it. I think D-Bry, Budget D-Bry.
God, they beat the shit out of Wolf, wasn't it?
I know one of them.
I thought they beat the shit out of Wolf first.
They beat the shit out of all of them. Shit.
But either way, they included they did drop what you call it, one of the big dudes. As well, like it took with WWE logic, like, okay, they involved Optimus Pain in this. So that means chances are they're gonna be possibly involved in the feud as well, which means there's probably gonna be a 3-way for somewhere with the titles. And I mean, chances are that means Optimus Pain is going to lose in the 3-way. So now they can take 2 L's before they call it a unless some cracker spoils it again, that Optimus Pain get called up tonight.
It ain't no guarantee because NXT have a way of doing things. They'll probably have the Optimus Pain take on Red Dragon first to see who gets the shot at Sanity,
But
and then they'll lose then.
But how they built them up, I just don't see them Red Dragon beating Optimus Pain at all. They're the same size as everybody they eat for breakfast.
But we'll get to that later because I'm trying not to bring up you know who. Yeah.
Because just like Braun Strowman, I mean, it's just they built them up so much like monsters. They're like them losing like that. I'm like,
well, I mean, after that ass whooping they took, I could see a back suplex neck breaker finishing. I mean, he got powerbombed, then he got his ass beat some more outside the ring. Then they threw him back in the ring. Eric Young tagged, and then they did the tag finisher.
I was like, yeah, he had him lose strong as hell, but it's just like,
I just seen him take much worse. That was my thing about how the finish.
Yeah, I can see you.
Because DIY should have beat them. Like what the shit they did to these guys, they should have beat them, but they kept kicking out.
And the fanboyism, I feel the same way about Optimus Pain as Go Ham felt about Bailey. They should not have lost that match. They shouldn't have lost the titles. Whoever booking that, fuck y'all.
Yeah, they should have lost the title to Red Dragon.
Nope.
That would have made more sense to me.
They should have
Not the Sanity.
They should leave the titles from NXT the way Oscar would.
I have no problem with
Sanity. Regal should
for
strip
the title.
them.
It's just how weak it came across. I think if any team would beat the Oscar Pain, it would be Sanity, because Sanity been beating everybody else. Sanity is just protecting the Arthur Pain. But the thing is, Sanity has took L's before. Arthur Pain didn't. And their first loss comes to Sanity. I was like, okay, this could have been built up so much better. The only reason they faced each other in the first place because there's no more teams in NXT. There's only 3 teams.
Oh boy, man.
Well, now we got 4.
And we're going to have 3 probably after 3
We're going to have
months.
5 once, I don't know which member, I think it's Shane Thorne, the one who hurt from TM61. But he come back and get 5 teams. And then War Machine come in, they could bring in they can have
That's
a
all they missing. They need to post War Machine for Ring of Honor. That's the only team.
Well, they supposed to be coming in. I keep hearing about War Machine coming in.
Oh,
but then next thing you know, War Machine working for Independent Day.
I ain't seen nothing yet.
And then once I heard the news that War Machine was on their way to NXT, I'm like, wait a minute, they're the IWGP Tag Team Champion. How that work?
They dropped the damn titles instantly.
I think they are finna drop. For all I know, they dropped the title. I didn't watch the last G1 special, but they defended the title against Paige and Cody.
Boy,
Good chance they
boy, I had to
ain't
pause for
champions
a second when you said that.
Oh, not that page. My fault. Hangman page.
I was like, wait.
No, you have it right. You have
Yo,
it
like,
right.
I was
Hangman
like,
page. You mean domestic violence page?
Well, when you start talking about, boy, this is a mutual domestic violence.
All right, look at the next match.
All right, next match is Aleister Black versus Hideo Itami.
This match was so good.
That entrance was so amazing.
Yep.
And this, once again, this is what this is where the band works. That was the same band.
That was Code Orange. They had the lead singer from Incendiary to do the vocals. So that, and whoever that rhythm guitarist is, that guy was just going ham.
I hope WWE uploads that live one like they did for Nakamura's.
That was pretty sweet. That was a pretty sweet entrance.
I did not like when he got in the ring after the entry. Him and Hideo Itami just jaw jacking. The band's still playing.
Yeah. That was pretty cool.
I think Hideo Itami finally know how to speak good English.
He been injured enough to learn.
Well, you know what? That means he can actually do something on the main roster.
Well,
If
get
he
laid.
if he ever get called up.
Yeah, he gonna get called up, be a mid card, and Kevin Owens is gonna walk by laughing at him in the locker room.
Say that's a shame.
I think.
Cause he already has the injury bug on.
I think he gonna break Sami Zayn record. He gonna be in NXT for longer than 3 years. Even though I know Ty Dillinger was there forever, but he was a product of the of WWE.
Every time they
He wasn't an indie guy.
every time they coach him about to get called up, I mean he gets injured.
God damn it.
I mean the time he came back, about to hit the gold sleeve, showed up, whooping ass in loafers, and next you know he just disappeared again. I'm like, what happened?
And there was never a payoff to him and Austin Aries. They was building to that match. But first time Hideo Itami get hurt. The second time Austin Aries get hurt. And then when Austin Aries come back, he's on 205 Live. I was like, man. And then Hideo Itami was still out. I was like, man, there's never going to be a payoff to this match.
They had, well,
At one time, didn't Hideo Itami get dumped on his head in a tag team match, and like it put him out for like maybe like a couple weeks or something like that? Man, that dude just can't catch a break, man.
Can't catch a break.
Yeah, he
Only Larkin one busted him open real badly. They had to retake the match.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be the Japanese Dolph Ziggler when he get called up.
they had one sequence during the match where they kept blocking each other's kicks.
Oh yeah.
That was tight.
At least somebody doing kicks correctly.
They kicked the shit out of each other the damn match.
Yeah,
Mhm.
then they kept running at each other, trying to big boot each other, and they would stay on basically. I think that's what would happen on Day of Reckoning too. You would stay, it would make that sound, then you stand up.
I can't remember. I mean, when we were playing Day of Reckoning, I don't think I got anybody a big boot because we let Iceman keep that. So I have no idea.
I just want to know, are they ever gonna let Aleister Black talk?
Probably not.
They shouldn't.
Yeah, they keep
I don't know. I don't know. Can he cut promos or not? It ain't like Baron Corbin. Well, we knew he couldn't talk.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if Tommy End can cut promos or not. Shit, I have to go look at some old videos.
Yeah, they keep his mouth shut. He probably cannot. He probably sucks at cutting promos.
Yeah, if they did it with Bayley, but then no, they gave Bayley that character where if she fuck up her promo, it's because she's nervous and she's naive. She got the mind of a kid.
But go ahead. I told you that was but I told you that was the problem with Bayley when she called up. That works on NXT when everybody loves Bayley. But in the main roster, where most people don't know shit about her, they gonna rip them.
But you exactly. That's why I said you knew WWE wasn't gonna book her right. Like it's a process at NXT. They take you from the ground up and they build your character up. When you hit the main roster, we don't know shit about you.
Because the problem with the main roster is you gotta be over the top in the character because you facing a different audience every week. NXT, you get to grow with the audience.
Yeah.
So the main roster, like, you got to be over the top. Just like Rusev compared to his NXT form. Rusev on the main roster, he has personality. Why he ain't getting? I'm not sure because of injuries or not.
We'll get to
First time,
Rusev later.
first time he had a big push. He busted his foot up and Enzo had to tell him he need to wear shoes.
Yeah, this match right here. Basically every Hideo Itami match, hard hitting.
Yep.
Finally, it's like one thing about Hideo Itami, like when he first came in, I guess he felt, oh, WWE style, I can't be me, so I can't kick people as hard as I want to anymore. I gotta change my whole style. They let him go back to how he used to be. He kicking the shit out of people now. Like he bust off him on Aleister Black nose in this match. Kick the shit out of him.
Wait, who recorded King of Strong Style here?
Man, Hideo Itami is known for his lethal kick. Daniel Bryan even said that's the hardest person who ever kicked him. Why you think Daniel Bryan started doing them kicks? He got them from Hideo Itami.
I wonder why. That's why Daniel Bryan can't get
cleared. Him and CM Punk straight robbed that man. They took everything he did.
Yeah, his finisher, his kicks.
I don't think they ever thought he was gonna get caught come to WWE.
The only thing he's missing is a Pepsi tattoo.
Imagine they get Kenny Omega. Seth Rollins gonna have to come up with a new finisher.
Will he? Shit, he ain't gonna be gone. Like CM Punk was. CM Punk was out of the company. I'm pretty sure if CM Punk was still in WWE, they wouldn't let Hideo use to go to sleep.
He's still using the shotgun kick.
Man, he had a weak finisher before they gave him his 2 finishes today.
Yeah.
That was his only problem when he first came in. Like,
yep.
Man, his finisher is weak. And we like, yeah, because the other 2 guys stole him.
He was using the double stomp, then he started using the shotgun kick.
Funny thing, once he started using the double stomp, Finn Balor came like the next week.
And used the double stomp.
The double stomp became his finisher. Like, damn, that man can't catch a break.
What then? Damn, Del Rio for that short time period up here, where it got Warriors Way, basically doing a trio woe version of Coup de Grace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which looks retarded because why would you? I don't even want to get into all.
Why would your opponent lean up to take that stuff?
Exactly. But
it's wrestling.
It's called domestic. It's called domestic abuse.
But oh yeah, I'm going to let y'all know now. This pretty much almost a guarantee. Aleister Black his finisher will be nominated for finisher of the year.
Yeah.
It's almost a guarantee.
I want respect. I want respect. Give me respect.
Hey, they get Aleister Black no respect. Shit. Gonna just turn your back on that man.
Then get your face kicked off.
Man, it'd be so great when he catch people with it. Cause I remember when he caught Kyle O'Reilly, they were having a good ass match. Then that kick came out of nowhere, like shit, that's the end. And like when he hit that kick, the match just come to an abrupt end.
Well, you can well, you can't start using it out of nowhere, you know.
Oh, I love how he caught Cassius Ohno. Cassius Ohno, you know, went for his rolling elbow. Once he turned around right into the kick.
So what's next?
Next match is Asuka versus Ember Moon for the NXT Women's Championship.
I finally got to see something out of Ember Moon. It ain't been no fault. Look at the people they've been putting in the ring against.
It's a really good match.
Yeah,
Man, this match was great.
I think I had this my match of the night, but and a waifu battle.
See, this was a toss up between that first match for me. But I love this damn match, and they let the right person win. I was like, man, don't, cause I was scared going into this. I was like, they're probably finna put the title on Ember Moon, but I don't think it's time yet. Like. This streak she got going on right now is just so amazing. Why would we just end it like this?
I don't think Ember Moon's going to get the title. I think she's getting ready to get called up.
You know what? I would agree with you, but it's the difference between the tag team division and the women division. They're good on women on the SmackDown and probably not the Raw brand, but definitely on the SmackDown brand.
No, the reason I say that because there's just too much smoke. Too many people talking about the call-ups and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying because if you look at it now, what is left for this woman? She's had the match of her career against Asuka and lost. And now she already done lost to Asuka twice. Like, I'm pretty sure they're going to give her another championship match if she don't get called up tonight probably or next Monday. Well, this is how you know they built up something right because this shit is similar to The Undertaker. To The Undertaker streak. Because every big match he had at WrestleMania, every near fall meant something.
Yep.
Because every time, like, especially when he fought Shawn Michaels, every time Shawn Michaels did a move, like, oh, this it? Nope, kick out. And that's how it was in that. Every move Ember Moon hit, you like, is this going to be the move? Nope. I kept kicking out. Especially when she hit the Eclipse. When she hit the clips, I was like, ain't this a bitch? But when Asuka kicked out, I was like, oh shit. Because nobody hit kicked out of the Eclipse, and that's all they've been talking about. If she hit the Eclipse, it's over. Nobody kicks out of the Eclipse. The move is so dangerous. She killed Billy Kay with it, so they already put the move over as like very dangerous.
Well, pretty obvious that Triple H hated the Eclipse, and he probably didn't even watch it Monday.
Triple H
ain't putting the Eclipse over.
This is why I love the booking in NXT, because the main roster Emma Moon would be champion right now. Let's just be real. She'd be champion right now.
I don't know.
They know when to do things. Just like 2 years ago when they knew it was time to put the title on Bayley. It was like, if obviously it's time to put the title on Bayley. They went out there and had probably the greatest women's match ever. Still number one. This match is a very close number two. But that's why I love this match so much. It's like, I want to keep naming one women's match better, and that's Sasha and Bayley. In Brooklyn.
I'm still thinking about that fatal 4-way women's match.
But
it was good.
But the way they were hyping up the Oscar, I thought it was something brutal. It's just a cross-faced chicken wing.
Well, nobody got out of it.
With a body scissors.
Which is a cross-faced chicken wing.
No, well, yeah.
That's how Bob Backlund did his.
Yeah, he did scissors. Yeah, you're right. That's all it is. Because I saw, I was like, yo.
Oh, yeah, X-Pac did too, the Buzzkill.
That's also Marty Scurll's finishing. That cross-faced chicken wing.
But, yeah, then plus she got a broken collarbone.
That hurt, but you know what? If it's gonna happen, it's a good thing it came after this match.
I love Asuka's tweet though. She taking the broken collarbone, but she wins.
Yeah, she traded a bone for.
I mean, that's one thing. This one thing that I think NXT probably did wrong. They are trying so hard to get Asuka over as a heel. It's not working.
It's not.
It's not working. Like, who gonna boo Asuka? That's somebody who actually you built up right. So
here's the problem.
You wait for her to get to the main roster for it to be destroyed.
I'll play this. I'll say this. Technically, you didn't build her up right if she's a heel and getting cheered. Cause like that's her. A heel's objective is to be bad, and usually you expect the crowd reaction to boo the heel.
That's my point. They built her up right. Now they're trying to turn her heel, and they're trying so hard to get her over the heel, and it's not working because they actually did it right the first time.
Like, the problem with being heel, getting booed does not mean you're doing the job wrong. Being booed means you're doing bad things, and the crowd should not approve of them. Because, I mean, like a heel's the bad guy. You're not supposed to be cheering the bad guys. But, which messes up a lot of the stories sometimes. Like, you ain't supposed to be cheering this.
But, I'm just saying, look at let's look at this match here. Ember Moon got booed. Asuka didn't. Ember Moon's the face, Asuka's the heel.
The fans love Asuka more.
Exactly, which is why Ember Moon got booed in the first place, because after the match they gave her a standing ovation because she hung in there with Asuka. And they like her. They just don't like her more than Asuka.
But here's the problem.
So how you going to push Asuka as a heel and put her in there with Ember Moon thinking that was going to be enough?
But here's the thing. I can go back to several heels. Triple H as a heel. He was great. He was over already. Especially with DX.
No, but
when he turned heel, fans booed the shit out of him
because he went against. He went against The Rock and Austin. You wasn't going to get cheered over them too.
His thing.
It's placement.
It ain't just placement, but
the reason Sasha got over as a heel in NXT because they put her in there with Bayley.
But his thing, you would cheer especially back in the 90s, you would cheer Hulk Hogan. But the moment he turned on WCW, they were throwing shit in the ring, and fans were trying to get in the ring to attack Hogan because he's a face and he betrayed everybody. But they didn't cheer Hogan turning heel. HBK was over as hell as an face. HBK went heel, they booed him. The thing is, like, now fans just cheer the heel. They just cheer who they like and just boo who they don't like. And they just don't give a fuck what the character alignment is, no matter what happens with the story. Like Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman should not be getting cheered for some of the shit he's doing. What he did to Roman, and Triple H did that to Roman. Triple H did that to HBK where Braun Strowman did to Roman. Triple H, the booze, you wouldn't be able to hear his music over the booze.
Well, now you would, because it was low.
But think about with Asuka, though. They have Asuka out there doing heel tactics and stuff. I'm like, don't do that. The one of the appeal of Asuka that she can't be beaten. Like, not that she gotta cheat to beat people.
Cheat to beat.
Hey, but the thing is, she doing heel tactics. You expect her to be treated as a heel. I mean, you kneecap somebody with a sledgehammer. What's the cheer about that? Unless you're a face doing it as a last resort. So like Sting was done with the NWO. This nigga out never. Of course, he need that baseball bat. It's justified.
Yeah.
But Triple H and his sledgehammer, I can't think of one time that was ever justified.
Not ever. Like, not one time ever.
I can't think of. I was thinking actually. I can't think of one time Triple H pulled that sledgehammer out and like, yeah, he needed that sledgehammer.
Actually, his whole reign in 1999, he needed that sledgehammer because he pissed off everybody. So without it, he would have died.
Okay, we give you that 1 year.
That's the only time though. And sometimes it was unnecessary. Like when he hit Big Show in the back of the head with that sledgehammer. That was not necessary. Big Show was not an enemy yet. The keyword was yet. He became an enemy.
It's the Big Show. If your friend, he's gonna be your enemy. Enzo, Big Show's probably gonna be your enemy soon.
But yeah, let's talk about the last match. We still gotta get a fucking SummerSlam.
Alright, last match was Bobby Roode versus Drew McIntyre for the NXT Championship. Yay.
Yeah, pretty much what you expected. Drew McIntyre was gonna beat the shit out of Bobby.
Entrances were funny though.
Yeah. I like the part when they did like a temporary, tried to give him a temporary backbreak here. Bobby Roode reversed it, landed in the position to do his glory DDT, and just looked like, what the hell? And just did the move. Too bad McIntyre kicked out. The only part of the match that I really hated is when Bobby Roode hit it again. And he kept his head locked. Because he was finna go for the kill. Like, who he did like that? Was it the Tommy?
No, it was not.
Oh, was it Nakamura? Yeah.
It was a Tommy and Nakamura.
Oh, both?
No.
I knew it was
No, actually, no, he hit Nakamura with that crazy one off the second rope.
Oh.
He hit a Tommy with that one he rolled over. Yeah, it was a
So
Tommy.
he was finna do it again to
Yeah.
McIntyre. McIntyre already get hit with a move once. So Bobby Roode hold him, getting ready to drop it again. McIntyre gets to his feet, reverse it, catch him with the, what do they call it, Claymore?
Claymore.
Whatever. Knocks him out and win the title. I'm like, nigga, you just got DDT. Like, failed the finisher. Gosh. I mean, that was a cool spot, I guess, but if you think about it logically, if you just get hit with a finisher, you shouldn't be able to reverse it right away. He reversed it right after he took one.
I'm sure that movie was shit.
Bobby Roode probably should have just, well, nah, he shouldn't have just pinned him because, as we just seen, he was just kicked out at one. That's the only spot of the match I hated, though.
That fighting spirit, man. That's all I can describe
That's
it.
that glorious fighting spirit.
3MB, man. They up here. They start from the bottom, now they here.
Oh my god. Thank me later. Fuck. We got no more
So,
fireworks either.
McIntyre won the title expected, man. Everybody knew once he signed, he would win the title in Brooklyn.
Hey, let's be real. Several years ago, we were like, no, he's not.
Well, I'm talking, he signed this year.
No, I'm talking about Drew McIntyre, period. We
Oh,
got
yeah.
a couple of years, we're like, no, he's not.
Well, yes, we did. The
We won 3MB. We
the
didn't see him do
TNA
anything.
championship. He won that.
You just said TNA. I mean, and they fired Tyrus. I mean,
Well,
Who cares?
he didn't care either because they weren't paying him correctly. So
yeah, I know.
Or at all.
Go on and Indy to get your cash up front. That's what you should do.
Hell yeah. Oh man.
But I was like, after McIntyre was celebrating with the belt, I'm just waiting for Adam Cole.
Yeah, I was waiting for somebody to do
Because
that.
they didn't show him in the crowd, and we all knew he signed. So I'm like, okay, well, normally when they sign, they show in the crowd. They showed everybody. They showed the 3 horsewomen. They showed goddamn Kevin Owens. I think they showed Sami Zayn. They
No,
showed
that was,
Samoa Joe.
That was Sin Cara, not Sin Cara, but
Kalisto.
Nakamura and Kalisto. Yeah, they showed everybody, all the NXT alumni. Because that's what they do in Brooklyn.
But
what annoyed me is
They showed Neville. But they didn't show Adam Cole.
But I was waiting for a debut because he was standing out there too long. I was like, somebody got to come
And
out.
then,
Yeah.
then you see the crowd going wild. And I was like,
Yeah, I was like,
and what?
somebody got to come
Yeah,
out
they
there
showed
and
the
beat
little.
his ass. Like,
Yeah,
he
they showed the
standing
little.
too long.
They showed the little cred thing. Like, okay, y'all did this once with
Yeah.
Kevin Owens. I'm like,
They did it 3 times now.
oh,
So now, like, we expect it now. Once they showed it, I was like, it still was on the air. Then they showed the crowd going crazy. He just turned to his right. There go Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly. They just looking. Like, they ain't even in the ring. Like, okay. Let you know, Adam Cole come out of the crowd. And finally, he is here.
Baby.
Baby. Then they put the boots to McIntyre medium style.
They did. They did. They stomped his ass out.
I was hoping they were going to do a 4-man faction because I thought Donovan Dijak would be with them. Because they were talking about doing a Ring of Honor faction.
Yeah, that's what that is.
That's why I thought Donovan Dijak would be there with him.
and like they
I
said,
probably just finished. He just finished up his indie dates. So.
Maybe he's still coming for all we know, yeah.
now NXT is NXT ROH.
Yeah. It's funny. At first it was NXT TNA. Now it's NXT ROH. After that, NXT New Japan.
Who was part of the Elite in Ring of Honor? Because I can't remember.
The Elite?
Yeah.
Just Kenny Omega and the Bucks.
Oh, okay.
They the Elite. Like,
Alright.
period. But the Young Bucks are signed to ROH.
Oh, okay.
And Kenny Omega signed to New Japan. But because of the Young Bucks' new deal, they can still go wrestle in New Japan and their PWG.
Well, how many people are in Ring of Honor left from the decade? All of them in WWE now.
BJ Whitmer, I don't know what he does.
Oh, yeah.
But he was older anyway. He probably ain't coming in. If
Yeah,
he do
he's
come
probably
in to WWE, he'll be a trainer or something.
Or maybe
Like
a writer.
like Steve Corino, which is a waste. He should be on commentary. He down there training kids.
God song. Hmm.
Well, I guess that means on the SummerSlam.
Oh God, here we go.
Well, my high just went down.
SummerSlam 2017.
I don't know what SummerSlam was my WrestleMania. Once they ruined WrestleMania for me by making it part-time USA,
Hold on, let me clear this notification for that. Let me blur my
I was
eyes
like,
first.
okay, at least I got SummerSlam. It's only 3 hours. That's when they actually still care about storyline, and the main people are still on that show. Now it's WrestleMania like.
Bunch of fuck shit.
Now I got nothing.
This year made me mad. Last year I was happy.
Oh hell no, not that year.
What happened last year?
Brand split. That was the last. That was the last thing before the brand split.
Brock Lesnar and Randy Orton disappointed.
Oh, that one. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Dean
You probably
Ambrose.
talking about the year before.
Yeah,
Which I hated that one because of the Undertaker Brock shit.
When Gohan was pissed about Seth Rollins screwing up.
Yeah, because he did screw up. Lost to a man on one
Wait,
arm.
never mind. Forget worrying about the whole card because we are wasting enough time for last year.
I know
Alright.
the whole card. It's just okay. Let's just go to this.
Let's get scores.
7 out of 10.
Ooh,
5. Solid 5.
Zero.
I love that score.
Straight zero.
Oh, wait till you hear my score. -3 out of 100. All day.
I mean, you know why I can't really give, like, even like my personal score, I can't give it that low? Because I love that main event. It was the only match I wanted to see. And I loved it.
If
I hate the outcome, but I loved the match.
I hate the outcome so much I don't even care. I mean,
I kind of like the I had no problem with Brock waiting because I knew Brock would be around for a while before he go ahead and hiatus.
I mean,
But
Oh, I got something about that. I just read something about that on NoDQ.com. It turns out his little opponent for UFC failed another drug test.
Yeah, ESPN sent me a message.
you mean what, John Jones?
Yeah.
That's all
He
he do is
tested,
fail.
he tested positive for steroids, man.
And he's gonna get stripped soon.
No, he's already stripped.
Oh, they
He
stripped.
always
They gave
gets
him
stripped.
to that Dan Cormier guy.
Oh, Daniel Cormier.
Yeah, that guy.
He
He
always
has the
gets
title
stripped,
now.
and then he always gonna win the belt back. Like,
folks, that's why I remember somebody. I forget who it was. They talking why I hate on John Jones. This is why the fool always fucks up.
yes, he does.
I'm like, and then just like these folks up here hyping up Cyborg. Like that dude took more testosterone than a damn bull. Like, come on now. Like, oh man, Rousey scared of Cyborg. I'm like, yeah, got run ain't fighting a damn man.
I don't blame him. But if I had to, but back to what I was saying. If I had to give SummerSlam a legit score, because that's really a joke score, not really, but if I had to give it a legit score, it was slightly better than Battleground, so I give it a 4.9. So it's not legitimately a 5. And no, I'm one of those asshole teachers that I give you that 0.1. So go fuck yourself.
My legit score is a 0. I mean, they disappoint me that much. I'm like, cause they did all the things.
You can't let one match just.
No, it ain't just that. It ain't just that.
Okay.
It's like I give WWE a lot of breaks because I already expect certain things for them to do on the main roster.
I don't give them no damn break.
Because I expect them not be doing that many clean finishes. I expect there's gonna be interference. I expect there's gonna be things that folks consider overbooking. Because like, this what WWE has been since its existence. I'm like, that's what I expect for a company like WWE. NXT, I don't expect this, which is why I grade NXT on its own scale. Same thing with New Japan, they do things completely different. WWE, I'm expecting this stuff, and they did things up here like, y'all are something intelligent, even the fans who aren't smarts, man. Just
No, keep on going. I want to ask you a question after that.
I mean, the title changes didn't make sense. Some of the title changes didn't make sense. Fucking over your premier title because of a damn contract. It's just like soon as you put a fucking stipulation in, anybody who just remotely aware what WWE does knows exactly the result of that match. And I forgot how many weeks ago or a month ago when they announced that stipulation, it was like, well, they just killed the main event for me.
You know, I'm gonna say this one thing about what you just said. You know, the only reason I don't care about Brock having the belt now, because now we have 2 belts. I know it's separate brands, but WWE don't treat this brand split like it's separate brands, which is why I didn't want the brand split in the first place, because I knew they wouldn't do it right. But you know, we got 2 titles again. Brock can go on as long as that. Well, shit. Look what other champion is. So I love either way.
Hold up.
But,
for SmackDown, I love a conquering hero.
Well.
The modern day Maharaja.
You personally like Jinder and everything Jinder doing. I like Jinder. I like Jinder's gimmick. I like everything about Jinder. He just first of all, his matches are all dull. He has nothing but dull matches.
Yeah, that's
like, it's nothing about
Jinder
Jinder that says WWE champion to me. Jinder could be an easily mid-card to me, and I wouldn't have no problem.
I'll give that.
He was doing this shit with the U.S. title. Who cares?
I'll say this: Jinder Mahal needs to on top of Luke Harper by his moveset.
His moveset is bland as shit.
Oh, yeah.
Jinder dudes need to work on his moveset, but
how
he doing as a champ? But how he doing as a champion, I have no problem with. But oh my goodness, they just did too many things that just pissed me off and just took me out the show. I mean,
you know what? I can't even disagree on that. You might drop my skull.
Yeah. Question. So what is the IWC Dawg score?
That is the IWC Dawg score.
Okay, what's the real X Dawg score?
It's still a 0.
They
did too many things to piss me off on both levels.
One more question. Even though you probably have to conjure him up, what is the real Prophet Dog score?
Boy, he couldn't even see this.
Unforeseeable. I understand. Okay.
Oh, they even seen with Brock Lesnar, but everybody seen that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, see,
that was funny.
I was hoping to be wrong, but of course I'm not.
I'm not gonna let any of the match. Even though I hated two of the matches the way they ended, that's Orton and Rusev and the main event.
I taught that.
Other than that, nothing, because I wasn't expecting anything. I didn't go in there predicting and hoping I don't get disappointed. So nothing disappointed me.
Right.
So there's that. I can't let that cloud my judgment.
Let me ask y'all this before we go into this show. Who stood out better, Raw or SmackDown?
It was kind of. I thought Raw would blow SmackDown out of the water. It turned out it was a little more even than I thought. Only thing that was SmackDown's main event was way less than Raw's. But other than that,
I would have to give the edge to Raw only because of that.
But other than that,
no, I take that back because Raw did put that big Big Show match. So it's actually even.
It was even to get to the top.
Now think about that. I'll give the edge slightly to SmackDown
because I thought Raw was gonna blow SmackDown out the water.
You talking about a shitty match?
But they evened out real quick. Like
I thought it would be even. I ain't think either side was gonna blow them out the water.
But SmackDown really got
SmackDown. You'd have been beating their ass at me.
SmackDown really got to evaluate what they're doing the pay because the SmackDown tag title match has been the best match of their pay-per-views for three times in a row now. They really need to evaluate their single scene.
Yep.
All right. Well,
Actually, and then that was the second best match of the whole night at SummerSlam. New Day versus Usos.
It
Easily.
was.
that was my match of the night.
The
Alright,
Fatal
well-
4-Way is better than me.
Yeah, Fatal 4 my
Okay. Well, I don't know. I like it.
Oh, well, that's just my opinion.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Well,
I agree with you that SmackDown title match that should have been on the main show.
See,
that was the match of the night for me.
That was a damn good match.
The only
they should have
pro-
put Cass and Big Show on the main. on
They
the
should have
pre-show.
put
Nah,
Cass
you
and
know-
Big Show on the pre-show to Raw.
Yeah.
now you see
Shit,
why
they
my
shouldn't even been on pay-per-view.
that's about one of the reasons why my score was so low.
You mean there was no score to be seen? It was like
Yeah,
John Cena.
What the hell?
that match just dropped my score again. It's a
What the
4
hell
match.
is big ass and Big Show with Enzo in the cage is on the was on the card, but tag team title match on the pre-show in the half empty arena? How the hell you
Well, they were a little more.
They
full
were
by then.
there for that match.
Yeah, they were there for that one.
I'm like the pre-show. I'm watching like, man, why the fuck is the arena so damn empty? Y'all
That's
have
what
this
I
going
want.
on.
That's what I want to
Because
talk
they didn't
about.
open till 5.
Yeah, that's what I want to talk about going into this first match. This is why the pre-show shouldn't be so fucking long. 2-hour pre-show? Just for the Hardys to wrestle in front of 200 people? They tired of doing that. That's why they signed with WWE.
They're doing it again.
They
Let's
wrestle
get getting the checks on
that
time.
shit was ridiculous. The Hardys is the biggest stars on the Raw roster. Well, one of the
Arguably,
biggest stars.
arguably.
They're one of the biggest stars on that roster.
Mm-hmm.
And look what they were wrestling in front of.
Well,
Wrestling from a teenage crowd catching WWE level checks.
Man, they were wrestling. They were wrestling in front of the ring crew. They had just finished putting up the ring, so they just sat out in the front row. Nobody was there yet.
Yeah, because they opened up at 5 o'clock, which is exactly when the match started. Well, you know, they didn't
People
even get time.
outside trying to get in the building. A fucking match going on. If you came to see the Hardys, you pissed off. If you came to see the Miz,
Pissed
you
off.
should be shot. But
I mean,
Agreed.
how you time a show like that? You let them in late.
this,
Uh,
the show don't have to be that goddamn long though. Like we could have done without 40 matches, still had a strong show. We could have lost a whole hour on the pre-show and a whole hour on the main show, and we'd have still been good.
Yeah, just cut the fat. Jeez.
And when we start going there, I'm gonna just say you could have cut it, and I'm gonna start with this match. You could have cut it.
is this
could've
supposed
cut
to
Well, no,
Is this
because
gonna be
they had
the
to get
second-
a paycheck somehow.
The Hardys should have been in a better position.
Well,
Yeah.
it's because of DIY getting hurt. Well, one of them getting hurt.
You mean
Revival?
Revival,
fuck the
yeah.
revival?
Fuck the revival.
One of them
Fuck the
got hurt.
show. I'm like, the timing on this is so terrible. I'm like,
But either way, the finish was pretty cool.
yeah.
I don't even remember the finish because
It was-
I would like those people outside the building.
I can't remember either. All I know is the sequence of finishers that was really, really nice. It ended up with a swanton bomb.
No, it didn't.
It didn't?
Jason George
Jason
took the L.
Jordan took the
Oh, yeah, I forgot. He
Go
lost.
across the finale.
Yeah, the finale.
Maybe you think about the Raw match. 'Cause I heard they gave the match away already.
My thing is,
Which
why?
is another reason you could have cut it.
Oh, yeah, they did give it away.
My thing is, Jason Jordan's been a tag team wrestler for the majority of his career, and in this match, he forgot one of the number one rules of damn tag team matches: watch the blind tag. And that cost him the match. I'm like, dude, come on now.
Hey, let's be fair. Chad Gable's the brains.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Should have never brought that team up. American Alpha versus the Hardys in this spot would have been good.
Hell
But,
yeah.
Yep.
Whatever. You could have cut this match.
Okay, next match.
Hey, if you're name just for the record.
The
Just for the record.
first match is The Miz and The Miz Taraj versus the Hardy Boys and Jason Jordan.
Your
Kurt
ba-
Angle's Black Sun.
your basic paycheck 6-man tag match.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
They getting shit. Coulda
Okay.
cut it.
Okay. Next match is Neville versus Akira Tozawa for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship.
Should have been on the main
Arguably
card.
the 4th or 5th best match of the
It was a
card.
pretty good match, though.
It depends on what you think of, what you thought of the.
So mad they gave this match away on TV already.
It was a good match, but once again, like, what's the point of having Never lose the title just for him to get it right back?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
And
what I
then the
said, too.
finish of the match was the exact same from the from their earlier match.
Mhm.
It's on the first time when Tozawa won the title, never missed the red arrow. Didn't Tozawa went out there and hit his senton. In this match, what's the name? Dropped his senton on Never knee, and then he went out there and did the red arrow on his back. It was the same finish, just the reverse form.
And it's like, unless the feud going on, like, what's the point of all that?
And then never finna get another long title run, and they're gonna be like, why you took the belt off of him in the first place?
I don't bar checking the record. Like, it's some streaker saying they won't never break it or something. I'm pretty sure that cruiserweight title has its own lineage, so.
He already broke the record of that, like you said, that cruiserweight title. The same way they did with the women's title, since Charlotte was the first ever women's champion.
Never heard of her.
So, just like that, never already had that long streak. He had that belt for 8 months.
Oh, what was the point of this? Like, unless there's something that happened on 205 Live tonight or something, I'm like, what was the point now? At least could have built up the Titus brand, had Tozawa at least hold the belt for a little while.
You came to my side, X-Dawg, because when I asked that question on Monday, you was like, you can't give away every big moment at SummerSlam. Well, actually, yeah, you could have.
I didn't see this coming. Got me before.
Well, you did say that earlier in the show, too. You said Prophet Dog could have predicted.
Oh, I do never win the title back. I could have told you that.
Yeah.
I was expecting them to actually do a legit program with that kind of like, okay, Neville lost title because he could do something. Maybe he lose the title and wait, which show has Night of Champions?
Raw normally does. I don't know if they're flipping them or what, but it's normally Raw.
If it's Raw, I mean, Neville could have got the title back at Night of Champions.
This is how I knew, because before they announced that they were doing the match earlier, I was like, Tozawa was probably going to beat him for the title, which was what happened. So once they did the match earlier, I was like, they definitely get a belt back to Neville at the pay-per-view. Like, this obvious. Otherwise, why do the match early?
I was like, why would they even? I was like, why would you even buy? I thought like, okay, Titus brand.
Oh yeah,
he's gonna retain there. Then Tozawa's gonna start some new feud maybe, and then Neville gets it back somewhere along the way. But nope.
And they actually listen to us too. They got some Titus Worldwide brand out there. He got a shirt now.
I'm trying. Yeah,
because they used to have
champion.
nothing. And now he actually comes out there with Tozawa.
He need going to officially sign Sasha, so that way at least they have somebody with gold in the Titus brand.
He really should sign Sasha. You need to sign. I don't like him just signing these mid card levels, because like you got to sign somebody in a big position. Like unless he gonna build up Apollo Crews to be a main eventer. But as of right now,
hey,
Tozawa and that cruiserweight title, the only thing they can really go after.
He signed Roman Reigns, so he had the big dog. Signed Sasha Banks, so he had the boss. And Titus brand goes worldwide for real.
He should at least sign Sasha Banks.
At least he have some gold in Titus brand.
Not Dana Brooke. I seen that shit like, what the fuck?
No.
Out of all the women you can find, Dana Brooke.
No.
But yeah, what was after this?
The tag team title match for SmackDown.
Okay, it's the Usos
Day one-ish.
versus the New Day for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship.
Second best match of the night.
The second best match of the night is on the damn pre-show for a title match, which Big Cass was on the main card.
It's ridiculous.
Well, it's because it's Raw. You know how much Vince hates SmackDown, even though they're in the same company. What? I mean, SmackDown beating Raw in the ratings? Fuck that shit.
Why do they got a brand split? I just don't know. It's not a failure, but
damn it.
Actually, I like the brand split because some folks would not be in any position they're in now.
That's one good thing about the brand split. That's one thing I can say. Jinder wouldn't be no champion. Not that Jinder should be a champion, but Jinder should. With the push they gave Jinder, he deserved it.
But we have a brand split. Look how many guys at the top would be just sitting around waiting on Brock's contract to expire.
Would Brock be the champion though?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. Brock would still be the champion, you know.
Yes, he would.
Who was the WWE champion at WrestleMania last year? Randy Orton, Bray Wyatt? Well, would they even been in that spot?
Nope, not Bray Wyatt.
AJ Styles and Kevin Owens was the champions, and they straight up said we don't want them to go into WrestleMania champion, which is fucking retarded. But hey, AJ Styles should have main evented goddamn WrestleMania. I still say that.
I'm glad my boy Bray still got a title.
Instead, we got Roman Reigns and The Undertaker. That was a great match, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wasn't Roman's fault.
They damn sure wasn't Roman's fault.
Yeah.
Hey, folks are trying. Man, Ruler
Somebody
Undertaker
would blame Roman for that.
Yeah,
he can only do so much.
You know, Ruler Undertaker gonna show up at show up at SummerSlam.
Man,
I
wouldn't care.
I'm like, who the hell happy this up? Like, did y'all not remember WrestleMania?
Well, it's them announcers. They won't say that The Undertaker retired. They keep saying may have retired. Is he retired or not? Tell us, damn it. The big dog said he retired him, so.
With this particular time, man, I'm like, with 5 minutes before it ended, I was like, man, this isn't as good as their first two. Then within the span of 5 minutes, I was like, man, that's just as good as their first two.
They just destroyed Big E.
I know.
They're making Big E look like he was the weakest link. They won the titles with Kofi and Xavier.
Well, folks wanted more Xavier.
But you know what was shocking? This is what really caught me off guard. Is that first of all, the New Day had already told them who was going to be in the match going into SummerSlam. They already knew it was Xavier and Big E. They did the match a week earlier. Once again, giving away these matches before the damn pay-per-view.
Well, actually, it was with a different participant. It was Kofi and That's why
I was saying they went with Kofi and Big E, and they had the Usos beat them.
So technically, they didn't give away the match. That's why they put Kofi in it instead.
No, the new. Yeah, you're right. Technically, they didn't, but it was still the New Day versus the Usos.
Yeah,
just different members. But they had the Usos beat the team twice, in a week span. That was shocking to me. That's why I was like, when they won the title back, first of all, they should have never lost the titles. But, WWE has a way of doing things. First of all, this match here should have been like 2 out of 3 falls or something.
Maybe towards the end of the feud, they'll do that. But, man, that match was too good.
That match was real good. These two teams, they got good. When have they ever had a bad match? Even before the brand split, when the Usos was facing, before they turned heel, they were facing the New Day. Those matches were good.
Man, they did the freaking midnight hour with Xavier jumping off the rope doing his elbow drop.
Yeah.
And they kicked out of that shit, dog. Oh my god, that was sick.
Then when they had a super kick party on Big E face.
Yeah, on Big E.
They kicked the shit out of that.
They kicked one, the left, then the right, at the same time. Then they hit the double smash. I mean,
I thought he was gonna kick out because he kicked out at the I think that was him. The last pay-per-view, didn't he kick out? Somebody kicked out that double smash because I remember them doing it.
Yeah, one of them kicked out.
I think it was Xavier Woods. I think that when they were it was that last pay-per-view when they won the belt because Big E wasn't in that match.
But man, the last 5 they really picked it up though. That was.
They did it like that last month. The last 5 minutes, it just went out of control. It's like they know when to end the match.
Next match.
Next match. Oh, this is the main card now. We have John Cena versus the Barry Corbin.
Oh my boy.
And
yep.
Only a half decent match.
Cena said, it's been 7 years since I buried somebody here.
After
about time.
After I seen what Corbin was doing on social media, Corbin, my boy, I remember I was backing Corbin when Go Ham was ripping Corbin for not being able to go longer than 10 minutes.
Well, he could.
I remember back with him and Bull Dempsey just beating people less than a minute, and I was like, man, Corbin gonna be fine. He finally gets his push years later, or was it years later? He finally gets his push, and then he let Twitter fingers. I said it backwards, but still, he let his Twitter fingers kill his push.
First of all, I always had faith in Corbin. I drafted him before he was called up.
You stole that from me. Let's be real.
Hey, but I drafted him. Actually, he just been released.
I mean, he let his Twitter fingers.
I don't want Barry talent.
He let his Twitter fingers kill his push. He got a push. New theme song. It sounds like some satanic ass theme like the Undertaker would have in the 90s. And he ruined his push.
Actually, it's just sludge metal.
Yep.
I'm weird.
Everybody going into this, because after he lost the briefcase, they were like, maybe they did it so he'll be more mad at Cena and then he'll beat Cena tonight.
Nope.
I was like, Cena ain't losing tonight. I know at SummerSlam, and Cena always loses at SummerSlam, but
that's what I was
the
thinking.
streak ends tonight. Next thing you know, the match started. It wasn't a good match. Cena beat him with 1 AA, the move that everyone kicks out of.
The 2006 AA.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that
the movie with vintage.
Old man, the old man.
That AA that once you get hit, you're done. That one finishing Mint thing.
I hope after Corbin learns to keep his damn mouth shut sometimes.
He got a giant hole to try and build that up. Dolph still digging out that hole.
Or keep his hands off Twitter or his phone.
Yeah.
Why he gonna fall in? Whoa, hey Dolph. Whoa.
At least Dolph, but they get At least Dolph had title runs. At least Dolph been in major storylines.
At least he's been inside Amy Schumer.
At least Dolph.
Matter of fact, John Cena has to.
Dolph has done a whole lot of his career. You know what I'm saying? Dolph most likely gonna be in WWE Hall of Fame, but still.
Yeah, everybody goes in the Hall of Fame though. Coco be one.
But Corbin, Corbin did touch. If I remember correctly, Corbin hasn't had a single title yet.
No.
He hasn't.
The Coco ain't that briefcase.
He hasn't had any major storylines.
Contract.
Oh, sorry.
And then
My bad, Vince.
he wins the main. Then he gets the main event, and then he let Twitter fingers kill it. I'm like, you deserve the ass whooping. You deserve that L for this. I'm like, come on, man. You don't get a push and just fuck it up like that.
And definitely one of John Cena's more memorable matches of the year. So that's why I forgot it.
John Cena's like, I have a job to do. He walked out there with a shovel, hit Corbin with it, and left. That's why I posted that clip on Friday, because that's just how hard Corbin got buried.
They walked up and like, Cena, we literally need you to bury somebody tonight. Like, really? Yeah. Bury Corbin.
I haven't buried in so long though.
Like, all the people you've been having beat me, I get to beat somebody? I get to
Oh,
bury
boy.
somebody?
Oh, John G. Wilkers.
He put over Del Rio boring ass in the worst way.
Oh God.
That's the worst loss of his career. I'm sorry. He lost in less than 10 minutes by getting kicked in the head by Del Rio.
Once.
One time. No finishing that.
It wasn't even flush.
It wasn't even exciting.
Yeah, it was a boring match. We just happy to see. Well, I wasn't happy. I just Del Rio was back.
Next
Yeah,
match.
kicked right into Hollywood.
Yep.
All right,
Horrible opener.
let's go. Oh,
No, you gotta get the execution out
my
the way.
bad. I forgot to do that. You could have cut this.
Okay, cool. That's all I was waiting for. That's all I was waiting for.
No, you couldn't cut this. Everybody had to see that public execution.
It's like the beginning of Skyrim all over again.
This on SmackDown Live. What's that?
true.
See, look, I already cut 2 matches. I only need to cut 4.
You're gonna cut some more after this. Well, this match shouldn't be cut. Natalya versus Naomi for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Like I say, it's finally. It's been way too long.
Pretty
Yep.
good match.
Yeah, pretty good match too.
I've been one of the biggest Natty supporters out there. 6 years it's been since she's been champion. 6 years.
Now, while I wanted Naomi to keep the title, this is
Nah.
one title change I have no problem with whatsoever.
I concur.
I'm so glad this wasn't what I thought it was. Cause at first I was like, man, they just put on Natty to be a warm body for SummerSlam. And then Carmella's gonna cash in after Naomi wins. But I'm glad Natty actually got a title. She got a moment, and no Carmella and the boss, the big hall.
They was on the pre-show.
Never to be seen again.
See,
It was funny because Carmella had her little new outfit and everything. I'm like, you're not even on the show.
see, in the big hallway hearing that, she probably would remember this match. Just saying.
And the big hole was still on all Carmella's shine anyway. Oh my God. Okay. Well, should we move on to the next match?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I already know what's gonna happen here. We're probably gonna skip this match. Big Cass versus Big Show. Enzo
Terrible
Amore.
match.
Oh, you could've
Go
cut
ahead,
this-
finish. Go ahead.
Oh, this one
Enzo
could've been
Amore
good.
suspended above the ring in a shark cage.
Terrible match.
Terrible feud.
Storylines was over 2 weeks ago. Terrible participant. Terrible. Why did
Everything terrible about
why
this.
did Gallows and Anderson help break Big Show's hand, but they didn't come out during the match? Why was there lube? Why was Enzo hung up if he was just gonna escape? Why didn't he throw anything down?
Why once he got down, he just stood there. He got kicked
He
in
got
the
kicked
leg.
in the face.
Why was this match on the main card?
Yeah.
That, yeah.
Who's the writer who even came with the idea to break them up?
I was about to say, they could have did the exact same thing with Big Cass right now and just had Enzo be his manager. Let Enzo come out and do all the talking like he always do. Let Big Cass go in the ring and beat people. They could have turned them heel.
Damn it! I'll get ready to say
They could have
that.
did everything Big Cass is doing now. He could have still been doing with Enzo. What's the point of having Enzo on the show now? They say he got heat. Let's just take him off the show completely.
I'm not sure
Show
how
him
much
live. Nobody watched that. Put him there.
I'm not sure how much heat Enzo actually has or not. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, because they had a win Monday night.
So I'm like, I don't know how much heat he really has in the locker room.
The cat got hurt.
And then one day later, Cass hurts his knee.
Yeah, I just think.
Then terrible injury. Won't miss him, but still terrible injury.
Negative 3 out of 100.
God, this
What is his injury? I don't know.
knee.
Like, what, he tore something?
We don't know. They did an MRI.
I'm like,
Oh, okay. So
if
we'll
he
find
was,
out tomorrow.
let's see, if they want to do something different, they could have turned them both heels.
Yeah.
Enzo as a heel, just talking all types of savage shit to his opponent would have been amazing. And he would have been a perfect heel thing because he would have ran the big cast anytime he mouthed out too much.
Yeah. I understand they were like, okay, we're turning Big Cass heel on Enzo because we know that would get him instant heat because everybody loved Enzo. But I'm like, come on, man. Sometimes it ain't about instant heat.
JoJo standing in the ring was the best part of this match.
That sure was.
After this is the same Vincent as whoever. Okay, like who in the world is Vince ear? Like it's the same Vincent man who had almost everybody during the 90s had some type of manager. Somebody had a manager somewhere. Somebody had some kind of mouthpiece if they couldn't talk that well. Now almost nobody has a manager or they have a manager. They find some way to split them up now. I'm like, who decided to change that booking mindset?
I don't know why they love splitting up. That's all they do is just split up people now.
Kind of like this was back in the day. They would just slowly dissolve from being a tag team to Cass being a single wrestler and Enzo being the manager. And they would tag team if necessary.
This was so simple. The only thing they would have had to say was, Enzo could have just said, I know I'm holding you back as a tag team, so I'm going to just manage your single career.
Oh.
They could have did that in the backstage segment.
Hold on. It says, initial MRI of Big Cass's left knee showed that he will require surgery. Looks like he has it says, WWE ringside physician and probably Z-Pack provider Chris Robinson said, it looks like he has an ACL tear, possibly the medial meniscus tear. We're going to wait for the radiologist, whatever the fuck that word is,
Radiologist.
that thing, to evaluate the MRI and give us a full report. It says, okay, well, that's about it.
See you next July, Cass.
Yep.
Say it could be 9 months. If it's an ACL tear, it's gonna be 4 months, maybe.
If it's MCL, we'll see him after Mania.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they said.
ACL, we'll see you around next SummerSlam.
That's a damn shame. Finally, he was actually getting some type of push because he should have never been no tag team. Not with Enzo. Anybody else, yeah, but not with Enzo.
Now Enzo possibly has heat. No big cast.
Oh, like, what do you do with Enzo now? There's not even no big cast to play off
Send his
of.
ass back to NXT.
Put him on the announce table.
I keep hearing people
Fire
say,
Byron.
I keep hearing people say 205 Live, but I'm like, Enzo can't wrestle?
Nope.
That's why he should be a manager.
Exactly.
It's like, this company do stupid shit, just like what they did with Lana. They took her away from being a manager and made her a wrestler.
Well, now
Son
she gotta
of
be
a
a
time.
Now
manager.
she back to being a manager with fucking Tamina.
Hey, she did well with Rusev.
Why is she not still with Rusev? That's my point.
Well, we don't know.
I'm trying.
You don't break. Why would you break that act up?
I would
working.
I would love to know backstage when did they change that? Why did you change that? What? I mean, back in the day, some of the biggest characters were all managers.
Yes, Paul Heyman is a big character now. He's a
Case in
manager.
point. I mean, you got Paul Heyman. You know, she didn't do much. She had Marina, whatever her name was for Goldust. I mean,
Look at Maria Kanellis. I know.
Yamaguchi's son,
I know the person she managing ain't shit, but she's over.
Mr. Fuji, Jim Cornette, Ted DiBiase, Jimmy Hart. I mean, like,
Man,
come
there was
on.
a lot of them.
Theater alone.
We
Yeah.
can have a lot now, but
Sherry.
we can have a lot now. It's just that I don't understand what the hell is. I can name probably about 5 or 6 people who can be a manager who just ain't doing shit.
I'm like, why did it? I'm like, what and why did they change their philosophy for? I mean, WWE still doing all the other typical stuff they've been doing their their entire existence, but not the managers. I mean, that shit was one of the best parts because the managers are the ones who help, especially for heels. Enzo's a heel. I mean, obviously he'll be helping cheat for big cash.
I think they're getting back to it in NXT though, with Paul Ellering coming in, and then you got Selena Vega. So I think they're getting to it in NXT.
Yeah, but remember we had Rusev and Lana, and he split them up eventually. They
always split them. That's what I was just saying.
And which scares me about the After Pain because they take Ellering away. I'm like, man, I
and
don't think
that top of him might, if they do come to the main roster, he might not come up with them because he don't want to do the travel.
And see, that part scares me about AOP. I'm like, they need a mouthpiece or something. And I don't think Enzo will work with them because he was
it's
just
not like
right
one of them can't even speak English. So I think they do need a mouthpiece.
One of them can't speak big English. None of them can speak English. God damn it!
And I don't know about the other one, but I know for a fact one can't. It sounds like he can't speak English.
And I do know.
Shit.
And I do know Paul Heyman probably is not going to be managing them every week.
Nope.
So.
Okay, let's go to the next match. Never mind. What match? It just ended that fast.
Well, the other match that should have been on the pre-show or cut.
Yeah, Randy Orton versus Rusev.
Yeah, you can cut this.
I want Rusev getting punished for that little comment he made about Shane McMahon in that plane crash.
And look, the rest of the show, the rest of the matches on this show, you can keep. I'll just cut 4 matches. I told you it could be done.
Yeah,
I wanted down on you. I wanted to see how you did it.
Yeah, this was pointless. I don't understand.
And the funny thing, look at the 2 people I cut: Randy Orton and John Cena. They had no point in being on this show.
And they both did burial matches.
This is true.
I'm trying to is Rusev getting it because of that comment he made about making that joke about Shane that plane crash? Well, helicopter crash.
I read somewhere that Rusev asked for his release. And they don't know if they're going to give it to him, but he asked. And you know what? I hope he get it.
For some reason, I doubt that.
I hope he get it.
Cause
man,
if Rusev get released, I don't think he's doing much on the indies.
It ain't even about that. He can go to GFW and be.
Oh hell no, he won't get.
He'll be better than what he is in WWE. As EC3. Cause he wasn't shit in WWE. Got the GFW. At least they treated him like he was something.
No, Rusev is way better than WWE.
Rusev should be at. First of all, he should be a top guy.
Agreed.
I'll give you that, but I said
I don't understand what they do with Rusev. If you could give Jinder Mahal the WWE Championship, you could have gave it to Rusev. At least I know Rusev could go and he's entertaining.
I'm not sure what to do with Rusev, but I highly doubt he actually asked for his release. Like, he ain't getting paid better, and he's not gonna get featured nowhere near as much as he is in WWE.
Cody asked for his release, and he can get paid more on the indies than he did in WWE.
Yeah, but Cody's the rarest example of somebody betting on themselves and being success.
The Young Bucks are doing it too. That's why I'm pretty sure they're coming in WWE in a couple of years. But right now, they can stay on the indies and shit.
Yeah,
just as much.
But you named is like the big superstars on there.
Rusev could be one.
Yeah, but that's extremely.
That WWE name helps a lot.
But we say that about a lot of people that get cut from WWE, and only a couple of them actually made something out of it.
Some will end up coming right back.
I still don't get
after
the point.
they make a name.
Still don't get the point of the match. Like, he just beat him up, then you go in and RKO him.
I get the point of the match.
I think
Rusev in a doghouse.
I think
he been at.
I think that junkie said about Shane might be the reason. I'm like, man, you don't joke about that. And that's the case. I'm like, yeah, Rusev, you probably deserve that L too. Don't let the Twitter fingers get to you.
What's the next match?
Yakis?
Oh,
God,
shit.
even talking about SummerSlam starting to make me lose focus.
Oh, this is a good match. Well, I don't know about y'all. Sasha Banks versus Alexa Bliss for the WWE Raw Women's Championship.
I love this match.
Who was this? Sasha Banks and
Alexa.
Yeah.
I love this match, but I mean, the title change. I'm okay with this title change.
This should have been like.
My thing is, it didn't do anything.
Like this should have been like a no DQ match or something. It was building toward that. Alexa got counted out the first time. The whole booking of this shit get retarded. If Bayley don't separate her shoulder, she's in this match. Where's Sasha?
Standing behind Bayley, waiting to betray her.
And Bayley
You know
becomes
what?
emo.
They fucked that up. Like, if Sasha turned on Bayley, wouldn't even do nothing. But get Sasha cheered more.
Yeah, because Bailey got booed.
Bailey always get booed, and I'm like, oh my god, y'all fucked it. This was easy to book.
Y'all straight up.
This was so easy to book, but y'all end up just fucking up Bailey, which I didn't even think could be done. WWE worked their magic with this one.
I told you that was going to happen to Bailey. I don't remember which Real Wrestling this is. I told you this was going to happen.
Papa Dog music.
I'm like, I told you, like, you kept saying NXT protects their weakness. I'm like, I said, the problem with Bailey's weakness is her weakness don't work in the main roster. It's gonna get fucked up because she does not.
Shit.
She will not go to the same audience she do every week. There won't be an Izzy every week on a Raw or SmackDown event.
But this is where I come back that with, like, Bailey came to the main roster. They knew her. Like, when these people come up, they know who they are already.
Yeah,
like,
but you usually call them up.
So, for what you saying is the same. It's like the same viewer. Like,
but here's the problem.
Watch NXT.
But here's the problem. They called Bailey up when they had a smarky audience. So otherwise, like, those kind of debuts always work for those guys coming out of NXT.
Well, I mean, they did the same for Nakamura. He still gets the same reaction everywhere else too.
I mean,
Nakamura, Bailey's booking was dread off to the point where they start booing.
And the problem with Bailey was, folks wanted Bailey to be built like she was in NXT. That'll be up here when they called up the 4 Horsewomen. Folks were getting salty, like, why they ain't doing that with Sasha? They killed this. So they like, okay, this time we just push Bailey since she was already big in NXT, so we just going to keep on pushing her.
But look what they did with Bailey. They brought Bailey up. Bailey, she lost a couple matches. Then she started winning. She kept winning. Bailey was already winning too much to the point where they put the title on her. Then she goes into WrestleMania and knock off 3 of the top women on the brand. So I was like, okay, y'all push Bailey too quickly.
But the problem is,
Bailey, that's not the type of character he is. You don't just put a championship on.
But the problem is, last time WWE tried to slow burn this, on the air for weeks, the Women's Revolution sucks. It failed. You know, they was building up Charlotte and stuff. They get out there. And then, you get, like I said, they get pretty much hit. Damn did they do, damn did they don't. If they push hard, they get heat for it. If they push them like they did Bailey, they get heat for it. It's like, what can you do?
And then, what also killed Bailey, they put in there with Alexa Bliss, who was real hot at the time. So, they did this woman no favors.
Well, in the case of Alexa Bliss,
it got nothing to do with her character. It was the way she was booked.
Actually, I don't even blame the booking. Alexa Bliss was a new toy, and she was the hottest thing. Because you remember, first it was about Sasha. Because they did not want Charlotte at all.
Well, it still is about Sasha. You know why? Because Sasha, she had a little thing with Charlotte where they went traded back and forth. But
No. That ain't what I meant.
So we was just waiting for them to do something with Sasha. They finally did it now.
No, I'm talking back when he first called him up. Sasha was the hot one in the whole thing. Folks were salty that they went with Charlotte first. Because they're like, oh yeah, because she's Flair and it's Triple H. Because first like, man, Sasha should be the one getting pushed instead of hanging around with Tamina and Naomi, whoever, with Team Bad.
But this is what WWE plan was. They were going to push Charlotte, and then we're going to have Sasha beat Charlotte for the title at WrestleMania.
But the whole time,
plans change.
But the whole time they was doing that with Charlotte, the complaint was they're wasting Sasha, even though like they're building up Charlotte so that way, because like she's not going to fight Nikki, she's going to fight Charlotte.
Sasha wasn't on TV. Sasha wasn't even on TV.
His thing.
That was the issue. She wasn't even on TV. They weren't even using her.
Why would you put? But then you said like Alexa Bliss killed Bailey. Why would you keep Sasha on TV when she's gonna overshadow Charlotte?
It's not always about the title. Sasha could have feuded with anybody.
No, I ain't talking about the title, but the thing is,
Charlotte could have still been in that position she was in as the champion.
And the problem is, everybody was saying, why is Charlotte getting the push over Sasha then?
Well, they're both getting pushed. Just because Sasha want to be the champion don't mean she ain't pushed.
No, but the thing is, they were like, Sasha's the hot one, is the hottest one. The title she should be the one going for the title instead of Charlotte.
Well, you know, it ain't no build up no more. People don't care about build up no more. It's like NXT. That's the one issue I have with NXT. Bobby Roode comes up, he's the hot new thing. They put the belt right on him.
Well,
what do you do with him after he loses the belt? That's NXT's biggest problem.
Hurt Sasha versus Alexa Bliss. It was due to the injury, there wasn't much build up, so the match didn't have much heat on it.
But the thing about it, this how this whole thing even got started. I was like, why was it not Sasha Alexa in the first place? That's what I was trying to get at.
Because Bailey was the fan favorite one. It's a Bailey reclamation project. I mean,
Man, Bailey was damaged. Y'all fucked up Bailey.
Yeah, that
but
was
now
the
you
point.
start at the bottom, but they put in a title match once again. There's like they just don't know how
no,
to do
let's
it.
be
Here's
real.
the
They fucked it up with Charlotte didn't keep the title till WrestleMania. That's
Bailey-
where the
here's the thing.
happened.
Yes, exactly. Guess who beat Charlotte?
Here's
Twice
the
that
thing.
match.
They gave Bailey had scripted promos in NXT where basically the fans up here the fans eat up anything she does and she messed up because of Bailey character like oh it's cause this and this because it's Bailey. She gets scripted promos on the main roster. The problem is each city they go to ain't hardcore fans of Bailey, so it doesn't work as well. She ain't growing with that crowd. Plus you combine that with Alexa Bliss is the hot toy right now. I'm not sure what's gonna happen when Oscar get called up. Is she gonna overshadow Alexa Bliss?
She
If
gonna
they're the same,
overshadow everybody.
kind of like I'm like everything I'm looking at when it comes to even wrestling memes. The only girl they talk about is just Alexa. None of the other girls exist.
Anyway, Sasha won with the bank statement, which since they hate each other in real life, apparently, looks like he was a little more torque on it than normal.
But nah,
This probably
I think Tasha always push back that far. Cause she be if you could bang, they'll put it that way. And Alexa can.
Yeah, cause she's showing a bit Charlotte.
Yeah. But she didn't bend Bailey. I guess Bailey can't bend.
Oh, that's Finn.
Next match.
You know how stuff gets started.
Well, something good need to come out this SummerSlam.
Okay, next match was Finn Balor as the Demon versus Bray Wyatt.
I want to say you could cut this match, but no, we needed that demon.
Yeah, you need the Demon entrance.
This feud could be a little better. I mean, could it do better with the promos, but
Bray
the way-
Wyatt took another
The
L.
fact that they advertised the demon just blows.
The L God.
I-
Bray
I-
Wyatt.
That just killed the whole match.
L base gods.
We knew the demon was
Bray
coming,
Wyatt.
but let me guess it. Like, gosh, like, is he coming or is he not? Cause Finn Balor straight up said, like, I don't even think the demon, like, calls against Bray Wyatt. You know, Bray Wyatt going to beat him straight up.
and dump that blood on
I
him.
guess he felt like, oh, I do need the demon to
It
beat
wasn't
Bray
blood, it
Wyatt.
was acidic, viscous fluid.
But I mean, they did that. I mean, I think out of all these matches up for the main event, at least this match, at least their match, the Raw before the pay per view, at least their going home match actually set their feud up probably the best.
I agree with that. And one thing I did like is that Finn Balor pretty much owned this man in this match.
Mm-hmm.
Which is supposed to happen. Like, when he goes to the demon form, he's supposed to be on a whole nother level.
They gave the demon his power level back.
The demon's flawed, though, because the demon ain't nothing but Finn Balor with some paint on him. I wish they would just let him be a whole different type of character when he got the paint on him.
I agree with you there.
He do the same move. He still sling blade. He still drop kicks in the corner. He still coup de grace.
Well,
surprised
you
they never-
just described the end of the match.
I'm
Now
surprised
we're
they
going to
ne-
talk about it.
I'm surprised they never fixed that in NXT. It was just Finn with paint, but he wasn't even more aggressive. He still fought the same.
It
Fought
seems
the
like
exact
he has.
same.
It seems like he has more endurance too.
Yeah.
Durability.
That's why
That's
when
the only thing that the Demon has.
it's like when Samoa Joe beat him, I wasn't even impressed because like he didn't do nothing but beat Finn Balor. He didn't beat the demon. Like,
I mean,
you beat Finn Balor.
I mean, Finn ain't the greatest on the mic, but Finn could at least be like the '80s wrestlers. He could just up here just cut some weird ass crack cocaine adult promo when he's in demon mode, and it just sound like normal everyday Finn when he's not in the demon.
Oh, hello everybody.
But
See, perfect.
that demon form won't last long if you don't change it up.
What's the next match?
I guess with the Demon, it's just presentation. That's it.
Yeah.
It's
I love
just
it.
it's just entrance and like he has a little bit more durability than normal. That's it, really.
Maybe he'll be on the mic that probably actually made a huge difference, but he could at least do a different moveset.
I know.
Yeah.
Let him use the power driver.
Or Bloody Sunday.
Yeah. There we go.
He's used it a couple of times on NXT, but I've rarely seen him. No, he used it. Whatchamacallit? He used it SummerSlam against Seth Rollins.
Yep.
And then Seth Rollins busted out God's last gift.
Since everybody's stealing moves, having do on the one winged angel in demon form.
Big
He's
Damo
done that before.
Damo already do the move. Killian Dane.
Killian Dane.
That's
That
his
ain't
finisher.
WWE.
That hairy back fucker.
He's in NXT, but that's his finisher.
Damn it!
He used the Kenny Omega finisher, which I hate. He gotta change that now.
Nobody-
Kenny Omega coming in.
We'll give him the package power driver.
Nobody can be power drive.
He's the demon. He don't care.
They gonna do a moonsault fucking double stomp. Crush his innards.
Man, first of all, that sounds like something after SmackDown versus Raw.
Actually, I think some people on the indies actually use that as a
Yeah, they
finisher.
do. But I did create it one time. Next match.
Okay, next match is the She versus okay.
How would you pronounce the Shield if you cut out Roman's parts?
This shit.
The She. The
Yeah,
She.
'cause it's 2 letters for each person. SHEI.
I thought Roman the one who said is.
I don't know. I just used the first 2 letters and said the shit. It's the shit versus Cesaro.
Versus the bar.
That was
The bar.
third best match of the night.
Yep, agreed.
And also included
Also a tag team match.
also included the squash of the night.
Yeah.
Cesaro squashing that fucking volleyball.
Beach ball.
For the Raw Tag
But
Team
yeah, thank
Championships.
God. Fuck that beach ball. Hashtag fuck that beach ball.
And somebody should create a Twitter handle for the beach ball. It's going to be back on SmackDown.
Well, it won't be on. They don't beach ball.
It was on Raw.
It was on Raw.
Yeah, it was on Raw. They don't beach ball on SmackDown because it's only 2 hours. They
And,
don't get bored.
John Cena cut a promo on that beach ball. He said he likes to see his people having fun. He didn't say anything really bad.
Yeah.
But the WWE is reportedly going to add it to the list of forbidden items.
Hey, WWE Universe, they should fucking something else up.
They fuck up a lot of things.
But no, they don't beach ball on Smack. Actually, they don't even do chance. They don't do the wave on SmackDown either because it's 2 hours, so they don't get a chance to get tired.
I don't even mind the wave. That's the funny thing. At least that's one thing they do that ain't annoying.
But no, they don't do anything on SmackDown. It's 2 hours. That doesn't necessarily mean that they're a SmackDown crowd. That just means SmackDown was only 2 hours. That's all.
Yeah,
What else happened? Man, this match was good. Like,
The ending sequence was awesome.
yeah.
Also, I think this match also had, well, not the match itself, but Lee, Seth, and Dean. They actually did the storyline with them correctly.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I was disappointed that they didn't really look like a team, though. It was just Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins.
But
Yeah.
the tag moves were pretty good.
Yeah, they gotta get used to working with each other again. I mean, they the shed so for right now.
Yeah, nigga on the shit. Wipe me down.
I'm not sure what. I guess D.I. can get the Prophet Dog music here. If Doctors of Pain come to Raw, I think they may be the reason the Shield might come back together.
Oh god.
Man, but
That would be
2 mercenary groups going against each other.
that would be interesting. Or Braun Strowman being champion, but Roman
In
has
War
beat him.
Games.
But Roman's beat him before.
one thing that was funny was Cesaro went for the spin and he noticed the crowd was reacting well. He stopped immediately, put on the sharpshooter.
That shit was on there. It like Dean Ambrose was in that movie for like 2 minutes. Nigga was bent like linguine,
Yeah, then he
dog.
switched to the crippler crossface.
Yeah.
Boy, I'm glad finally. I gotta thank Cesaro because at least he shook the smarks off of Sheamus. Because Sheamus was getting shit since he got in the company.
Yeah.
He had the Triple H tag on him when Triple H wasn't cool.
Yeah, we actually saw fucking Solar Eclipse 2 days early. Shit.
Hey, if Sheamus could have went through NXT first, he would have been alright.
Yeah, because then the Triple H tag would have been a blessing.
And then
Yeah.
this is Cesaro did that tag team crucifix powerbomb.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that too. But the finish though, I like the Dean and Seth. The shit, I like the tag team finisher, which is the what did you call it? The ripcord.
It's called the ripcord knee.
Ripcord knee, and then he knocks him into a dirty D's. That's
First of all,
I don't know, Seth
Awesome.
Rollins went ham.
yeah.
I could swear he did that knee. They call it the Kingslayer. When they became the Ripcord?
He said he called that in an interview. I read an interview.
I was about to say, 'cause They haven't called it nothing yet. They just say his knee finisher.
Cause when I first heard, I thought he had called it the Kingslayer. I was like, that's a perfect, that's a perfect name for that. Like he beat, okay, he surpassed Triple H. He slayed the King of Kings.
You know what? The only reason I don't like that being the name of his finisher because he didn't use that move to slay the king.
Yeah, he used a pedigree.
He beat Triple H with the pedigree.
I get that, but I mean
The shuffle.
but Kingslayer sounds way cooler than Ripcord.
Yes, I agree. But they haven't really called. I guess he called it that. But
I mean, I don't remember where I heard from, but I
have
remember saying somebody calling it Kingslayer. I don't remember where I could.
right, nobody called it anything yet. What's the name? Just keep going. It's his knee finisher. Oh, he's going for his new knee finisher. Like, do it have a name yet? This is the first time I ever heard anything of a
Now
name.
they ain't want to name it Kingslayer because it involves the word slaying. Okay,
What's with everybody in the word Kingslayer?
but they could call it Regicide.
That would have been nice. Yeah,
You should call it the V trigger. Well, that's what it is.
When Kenny Omega, if he ever shows up to WWE, he was just like,
I mean,
what
CM
move
Punk-
can I do?
CM Punk called his finisher the go to sleep, which with that damn time he called it. So
Oh shit!
at least CM
That's
Punk
the
kept the
Rainmaker.
name right.
doesn't even look.
That's what I should.
Well, give Finn Balor that move in the Demon.
Yeah, that's devastating. But
Well, he saw that like death.
yeah, he died. That's how you die.
But I mean,
some person call it the rain trigger.
He's just reaching at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm like,
the rain trigger ain't. It just.
I mean, I love the move. I was like, this is. I'm like, I'm glad he did that. But then, I'm like, boy, Kenny Omega, if he ever shows up, like, boy, he had to come up with another move.
Rainmaker is one word, yeah.
But
I didn't put Rainmaker. I took Ripcord.
Oh, okay.
But what else about that match? I can't really say. I'm not sure what's gonna happen. I'm guessing if AOP get called up to Raw, boy, Seth and Dean finna have them a good jolly old time.
I don't want them on Raw
Now that I think about it,
because SmackDown only has the Usos and the New Day.
Yeah, you're right.
Ooh, boy, seeing Big
So,
E get manhandled by
I want.
Ew.
Well, they got a new team that was just formed tonight, but
what, fuck the Revival.
never heard of them.
A new team that's formed.
Oh, I know exactly what team you're talking about, but I'm not gonna spoil that shit. So you know,
They should. If they go to SmackDown, they should have a Teddy Long-ish tag match with Mike Kanellis and somebody and Authors of Pain debut on them.
I mean, the way that Mike Kanellis is in love with, he has a tag match every night.
Well, Sami Zayn and Ty Dillinger should already be a tag team. I mean, it should have happened 2 weeks ago.
Okay, here we go. Mike Kanellis and Mojo Rawley, they somehow beat Sami
What happened
Zayn.
to them anyway? Where is Zack Ryder? Where did they go? God,
they was teasing a heel turn, wasn't it?
God, yeah. SmackDown need 15 more
You want?
minutes.
I thought the team broke up already. You know, I don't watch SmackDown.
You want to kiss the point of somebody that's buried when you don't even know where somebody's at?
Yeah, Road Dogg's right.
Oh, you
SmackDown,
know what?
SmackDown
I'm
need another
wrong.
15 minutes.
The only major teams on SmackDown are the New Day and the Usos. I forgot about the Fashion Police.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And then the Ascension.
Oh, yeah, they are
Who?
there. The Dissension.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Ascension.
But they're very funny in their role.
I realize why it's called a ripcord knee.
Right.
Because when you reel somebody in like that, that's a ripcord. That's called a ripcord.
Oh.
Well, he need your brains out like a parachute to fly
Man,
out.
that,
Maybe
speaking,
that's what he was just saying. It's a Rick
speaking of
Cordy.
that, speaking of transitional things like that, that pop-up Samoa drop to the outside of the ring during the Uso match. Dog.
No, remember when Xavier Woods did the fucking the deadlift
Yeah, that,
and
yeah.
fucking Biggie.
Yeah,
That had the crowd hyped as fuck, man.
Yeah, I know.
that shit had me hyped as fuck. I'm like, damn, that's pretty awesome.
yeah, before that they did the power bomb into Big E power bomb Xavier on top of him.
That was good
Yeah,
shit.
it was fun. But yeah, back to this.
Back to this match, yeah.
Well, we talked about it. We can talk about that.
Oh
match.
shit.
What's
well,
the next match?
Next match. Oh, sorry about that, y'all. Okay, next match is AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens. It's a United States Championship match, and Shane McMahon is the special guest referee.
And depending on how you felt about the Cruiserweight match, this was either the 4th or 5th best match. I have it as 4th best match of the night.
I don't really have a hierarchy like that. I just know this show is a negative 3 out of 10. So
You said 100.
Oh, my bad. Multiply that score by 100.
But yeah, I'm surprised. Yeah, but Shane
It's
showed
more by
restraint.
problem.
He called it down the middle. There was no fast counts, and even though Kevin Owens got a little too close.
Yeah, he did get a little personal right there.
Yeah, there was nobody got screwed.
Kevin Owens got screwed.
Huh?
Kevin Owens got screwed.
Might be put in this match.
No, AJ had his foot on the rope. Go ham. I don't care.
No, he had him beat, and Shane McMahon couldn't get over that time.
Oh well, that's Kevin Owens' fault for.
Knocking him out.
And then he hit him with a pop-up powerbomb, and he threw his foot on the rope.
Well, see that's what Kevin Owens. That's what he get.
Owens can't never catch.
That's what Kevin Owens get for throwing AJ Styles into the referee.
I'm didn't do that.
See, Kevin Owens started it, and TNA is finishing it. What the hell is America's top tag team? America's top team? And for some reason, they have a vendetta against referees. They started beating up that Earl Hebner and his son. And Stifler. They beat the shit out of Stifler, too. Like, damn, y'all, this is ridiculous. But anyway, yeah. Well, I don't know what's up with the ref beating it lately, but it's great.
But other than that, it was a good match, too. Or at least to me it was. The in-ring action was pretty good. That's why
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I agree.
And AJ hit that first Styles Clash and he got kicked out of. Then he got hit with the to end the match. He got hit with a phenomenal forearm and then Styles Clash again.
Yep. I thought that was going to be the end of a rivalry right there.
I did too. I was praying it would be.
Well, Kevin, but AJ Styles bringing up all the L's he took the Ellsworth.
Nah, that's a strange feeling that the title. For some reason, I have a strange feeling that AJ lost the title tonight. But I'll find out when I get home.
Man, if he lost the title now, I'm gonna be like, oh my god.
I'll find out when I get home.
If he wins, if AJ keeps it, I want what's next for Kevin Owens.
Chad Gable needs to be. If he did keep it, Chad Gable needs to be next in line. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Because Chad Gable then had 3 really good television matches, and Vince ain't did shit with him. I don't understand it.
Then, the chances are knowing that Kevin Owens going to get his win back, so Kevin Owens had to fight somebody. I don't. If Russo get on this barrier for the internal face.
Kevin Owens versus Shane McMahon.
Yeah, that's what they've been leading up to. So it feels like.
Should we move on to the last 2 matches?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next match is Jinder Mahal versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the WWE Championship.
The entrance is
I
better.
was just about to say the entrances were great.
The entrances were
were
better than the match.
amazing.
The conquering hero won though.
They got rid of pyros for.
Why is his lane finisher so protected?
They got.
Yes.
He's the modern day Maharaja. I can't say with his accent, but still Maharaja.
He got the lamest finisher that always get the 3 count.
He got the dream.
Shit,
Nigga, he got the dream
Go
streak,
ham.
dog.
Go ham. Let's be real. Bailey had the lamest finisher.
Hey,
A standard Steiner move.
People are kicked out of Bailey's finisher though.
No, Alexa Bliss has the weakest finisher. It's a DDT.
No, I'm talking but people are kicked out of those moves. Nobody has kicked out of the Colossus. He got a lame name.
No, the Colossus is fine.
None of
It
them. But the thing
means
is,
finish him. It means finish it in Arabic.
and none of them are is the Maharaja.
This is true. This is true.
All I know is Nakamura hit 2 Kinshalas and got Colossus.
And that was a total loss.
Well, watching Nakamura go to work, he just be chopping folks down. They're like, dude.
Hey guys,
Yeah,
Jinder Mahal. Oh, go ahead.
If he could do strong style like he did in Japan, I would be just.
And Jinder Mahal, God, it would have really helped the show if they wouldn't take 5 minutes after every fucking move. Like, hurry up and get to him. That's what the main event was so good. Because the main event was non-stop action, except for that bullshit part where they took Brock out. But we'll get to that in a second. But like, after you hit one move, don't walk around for 3 minutes. Do a goddamn move.
Yep.
And oh my God, the rest holds. That's what I said. If Chad Gable needs to get pushed because he wrestles the type of matches I want to see.
Jinder Mahal did too many matches with Randy Orton. It rubbed off on him.
Orton case.
I mean, he can at least work the modified Triple H pace, aka the Bobby Roode speed.
The two pack a day habit pace. That Marble Country pace.
I mean, you could at least work the Bobby Roode pace, which is 20% faster than the Triple H pace and 50% faster than his current pace. But he don't even want to use it.
Nah, he needs some more moves too, man.
Yeah,
I mean, the Colossus can work as a finisher if he has like, I don't even know if he has a signature move.
No, all he needs to do is torque him in the Colossus for about 5 seconds and then lift him up and slam him. That's all you have to do. But they won't let him alter that either. I mean, and what half his moveset is rest holds. Rest holds that have nothing to do with the body part that
he has no signatures either.
Let's give him some old school moves. I ain't seen nobody do an old school vertical suplex in a while. I mean, he's jacked up. Give him one of the old school vertical suplexes.
Let him do the 3 body slams with the elbow drop at least. I mean, come on.
Man, this dude has...
His moves is generic wrestler number 2.
Goddamn.
I mean, come on,
Stone Cold, when after the fucking neck injury, it has a way more exciting moveset than he does.
I mean,
and all he do is punch and kick. Maybe a suplex here or there. That was way more exciting.
Give him the Kevin Nash sidewalk slam.
I mean, give him a Luthez press, something. Give him a running power slam, the Oklahoma Stampede. Do something.
He can keep the Colossus. He just needs some moves out.
And he needs to torque the Cobra Clutch a little bit before he does it. It's just a regular. It's just a snap Cobra Clutch slam.
Dude, it's just a fucking dream street, dude.
Yeah, really. I mean.
That's it.
God, we spent more time criticizing his moveset than we did
his
talking about
moveset is garbage, dude.
I mean, go talk to Luke Harper. I mean, go talk to Luke Harper and Sheamus. He'll get some moves.
Yeah, I mean,
Sheamus has a pretty good moveset.
Or do more yoga so you can do a super kick or some shit. I mean, come on.
No more super kicks.
Yeah, no more super kicks.
All right, a thrust kick.
Okay, that'll work. Yeah,
like,
come
kick. On, man.
I'll read that, yeah.
A big boot or something. He ain't got no kind of moves.
He has no moves.
Vanilla moves.
Shit, I've never seen him do a DDT either.
Yeah, give him DDT number 1.
He did one DDT to Randy Orton. He DDT Randy Orton one time.
Hell, he could take some points from the damn the Singh brothers. I bet they know all kinds of moves.
Well, they're not selling them.
They're the Bollywood boys, aren't they? And they know all kinds of moves and movies, for that matter. So yeah, they could definitely.
But they did this match all wrong.
Yeah, this match was...
Nakamura should have won.
Nakamura should have won, yeah.
He should have.
Put the title on somebody who got moves.
He should not. He's not gonna beat a conquering hero.
He ain't my conquering hero.
He is the modern day Maharaja.
Actually, I was screwed it in anyway because I'm from America. Got a Japanese
the modern day, yeah, exactly. A modern day Indian Maharaja is from Ontario, Canada. Where the hell he's from? Jeez, man.
Oh man.
He started from the bottom. He's here now.
I like his
from
entrance.
Mexico, the north.
I like his entrance. His finish is okay, I guess. His moveset's garbage.
Yep.
I don't like his finisher.
His pacing is garbage.
He did it wrong against Nakamura.
Damn it, Orton.
Nakamura's actually did a pretty decent job of selling it though.
Yeah.
He was like, no. He got slammed with it anyway.
And this SmackDown ain't got a pay-per-view until October. So
that's cool. That's cool with me. I give me some damn time to start editing these videos. Anyway.
So that means Jinder go home. Then they got a trip through India, according to the IWC.
Oh my God!
I'm just gonna take their word for it. And then once they get back from India, he should drop it that Tuesday.
No,
because they accomplished their mission.
He can keep the belt to Survivor Series. Goddamn it!
I'd rather have him have the belt than Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, at least we see him. Jeez.
We see Nakamura too,
but he's not the Maharaja.
God damn it! He's the artist.
Now, granted, he brings the violins to ring, but still.
Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah, the main event.
Let's go to the main event.
Oh man,
Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns versus Samoa Joe, a fatal 4-way match for the WWE Universal Championship.
This was like Gable. This was like two people doing Gable versus AJ Styles Part 2 except with tables and steel steps involved. That's and oh yeah, and everybody is taller than AJ and Gable standing on top of each other.
It's true.
Well, except for Samoa Joe, he'd still be shorter than them too.
Remember when you said we need to bring Brock Lesnar power down?
Yep.
I think they just put Braun Strowman on his level.
Or maxed him out.
I'm glad they did.
Cause man, I was hoping he was gonna win that match so badly. I was like, please put the title on Braun.
I don't care. I wanted Roman to win it. That anybody who's not Brock Lesnar.
I wanted Joe to win because I figured we're getting the Strowman anyway. But at least I know Joe will be on TV every week.
But we're
that's the only reason I don't want Brock to be champion because he ain't here every week.
Nope. But you know what? Fuck that. Braun's getting a good reaction. No, fuck that. We gonna have him lose here, and he's not gonna win it. And he ain't gonna win it the next pay per view.
When they make the thing is, I'm not sure when he made it stipulated a month ago or whatever. When he made that stipulated that Brock loses, he's done. I'm like, why the hell y'all bitches said Brock Lesnar's winning this match? I'm like, I don't think
when he made that stipulation. Most hardcore fans, people who actually read the newsletters and stuff, they like, that nigga's booked for shows in September and October. That nigga ain't going nowhere.
Hey, you remember what Vince McMahon said? Hard subject to change.
Man, Brock, when they book Brock for date, they book Brock for date.
I mean,
because that's a selling point.
Because we seen what happened last time. Brock up here had his mind on UFC. He put a bunch of half-ass matches together and just ruined what could have been a good match.
I mean, we're skirting past how good they made Braun look. I mean, we got to emphasize that.
Oh yeah,
dog. Oh, they made him look strong.
You can't make him look strong.
You talking about making him look strong?
I mean, golly, buddy.
The carnage that he
I know.
I mean, if you was in his way, he killed you. He destroyed Brock. And then it was funny because after he put Brock to the first table, he went back to find Joe. He went back to find Roman.
Yeah, he threw Roman into the steps.
Brock started to move just a little bit. He picked his hand up. He put him through another table.
I'm not finished with you.
And they threw a table on top of him. Like, damn, everybody ran out from backstage like, stop, bro. Stop. He just sat on the steps and watched his handiwork. I think Roman and Joe were like, shit, I ain't gonna move.
Nah, I'm good right here.
That was the only part of the match that annoyed me. Like, it's a no DQ match. Why the fuck do you doctors care now? I mean, if there was disqualifications, you can come out. But this is no DQ. Let his ass sit there. He'll be alright.
Paul Heyman. No, just please stop. Please
If I was Braun, a lot of the medical personnel would have got a power slam.
Yeah, Braun should start cleaning house on them.
Then he got in the ring. He started destroying them. He threw steel steps in the ring.
No.
He started killing them. And then Roman Reigns picked up the steps wrong and busted open Braun.
Yeah.
It's Braun.
Braun, he shook that off.
Fucking freaking.
It seems like Braun's weakness is still stairs.
I mean, the carnage he unleashed in this match.
I mean, did Samoa Joe?
I can't believe Vince McMahon watched this match and still don't think that should be his WrestleMania main event.
And then Samoa Joe had Brock in that coquina clutch, and then Roman was about to spear Strowman, I think. No, he was about to spear Joe, and Joe moved out the way, and he hit Brock Lesnar and sent him through the barricade. That was fine.
So funny. He's like, nah, I think I'm good. You can have him. And that's when Braun Strowman started destroying it.
Well, shit. And then Roman Reigns only got one move. The Superman punch.
Yeah, he spammed the He had
all
he had signature saved up for days.
He had signature,
cheat code,
infinite signature, dog.
Shit, look at all the special goddamn Braun had.
Boy, when they were doing that with Roman spamming Superman punches, like I see how this finna go. Cause boy, everybody else was just showing the hell out. Roman did too, but still, Braun.
This was the Braun Strowman show, cause even Samoa Joe didn't get too much in. He ain't got none of his offense in, just the key to clutch.
Yeah.
And then he did the little punches, but none of his signature moves, he got none of those in.
Yeah.
Brock got the German a couple of people. He ain't German Strowman.
Nope.
He got elbowed in the face.
You too weak for that.
We get to the point why this is exactly why the other reason why this show's getting a 0 though. We're gonna go to the ending.
Boy, Braun,
because of Roman being Roman.
You talking about?
Braun was
He
just
went for the Superman punch, got caught, and got F5'd and lost.
Oh, he went for the spear, didn't he?
yeah.
I thought it was
he
Superman
Yeah,
punch,
he
but
went
oh
for the
well.
spear and got
His-
hit fast,
But his thing about Roman,
which
though,
I called by the way before it happened.
here's the funny thing though about Roman taking the L. I was like, this is pretty much why Roman Reigns is the leader in the locker room. For folks who care about who actually takes the pin, I'm like, Roman does it normally. I'm like, Roman's not gonna take that pin. Usually the guy who's the top dog ain't take the pin. Samoa Joe or Braun probably would have took that pin. Most likely Joe probably would have been the odd man out in this case.
Yep.
But Roman's the one who took the L. Cause Roman can eat the L, and folks who talk about that won't. It won't affect Joe none. Joe didn't eat the L. Braun did not get pinned. So, well, Roman takes the L, but it's Roman. Roman's gonna bounce back, and that nobody's gonna think about that L he took anyway.
Exactly.
But the problem why I get is a zero that brought one is what happened on Monday. I'm like, yep, this solidifies my zero.
What?
He made
more carnage?
Braun makes Brock looks like a bitch again.
I love it because
Wait.
you've been saying that for the longest time that they have Brock Lesnar way above anybody else and nobody can even touch him. We finally got somebody who can touch him.
But what scares me
Who's
is
full time.
what scares me is they gonna have a match at the next pay-per-view.
And of course, the smart outcome is to have Braun Strowman beat him. But of course, we know what's going to happen.
And then that's the problem. I'm like,
Exactly, that's the problem. This is why this match should have been WrestleMania.
it shouldn't even be WrestleMania. I said Braun, you should have had the title, or Brock should have lost the title.
But if Brock was going to keep the title, you could do Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar at No Mercy. Like, that is not, nobody's going to care about Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar when we get around to WrestleMania. We're going to still care about Braun Strowman because even if, like, when Brock beats him next month, Braun Strowman going to come back the next week and he's still going to be doing what he's been doing. He's going to be killing people. And the only thing going to be is, why the hell is he not champion?
My question
That's what we're going to say. Why the hell is he not champion?
that ain't gonna be my question. It ain't why he's not champion. My question is like, why did y'all have Brock beat him?
That's basically what I mean. Why
I'm
is
like-
he not champion?
Cause I mean, Roman had a title right now. If they had Brock versus Braun and No Mercy, even with non-title, it's like Brock shouldn't beat this man when he booking him. The young up-and-coming Brock Lesnar does not need this W. And I'm like, Brock is gonna get this W just because of the damn contract.
Yeah, like Brock is killing us right now.
Unless
Joe's momentum is dead now. They killed it.
unless Brock does not win clean, I mean, Braun Strowman should not lose this match.
The only way they could save Samoa Joe is by having him beat Cena next month.
Not really.
it'll
Samoa
be-
Joe got plenty of time. I ain't worried
Yeah,
about
but I'm
Joe.
talking about his momentum.
His momentum fine. He didn't
No.
eat the L.
But his momentum was up there. He went in a match with Brock Lesnar and basically owned him. He slipped up one time, and F5 caught him off guard. He lost. So instead of getting a rematch, he got to go through this fatal four-way match where he don't look impressive because he was outshined by Braun Strowman. His momentum is dropping.
His momentum not dropping to
To
the
point-
folks who booking
No,
it. So
the point is that at one point you wanted Joe to win the title. Now we just want Strowman to win the title.
probably we want Strowman always to win the title lately.
Well, yeah, but not. Well, he wasn't hot at the moment.
Yes, he.
Not as Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe been winning.
If he
Samoa
did-
Joe been
If
killing.
Braun did not miss that time with injury, he would have been way higher
Yeah.
than Joe regardless.
That's true. That is true. But he was not there. Samoa Joe was, and Samoa Joe got hot.
But Joe's gonna be just fine. My problem is Braun Strowman versus Brock Lesnar. I'm like, y'all. I said Braun can take an L, but the way he been doing Brock Lesnar, he should not lose this match clean.
Exactly. He shouldn't lose. Like, we agree on that point. He should go in the next month and win the title.
Cause then he wins the title. Then you got Joe or Roman gonna face Braun Strowman. Now where they actually win, not holding the issue.
Like I said, I won't care if you do Brock versus Roman for just a regular match at WrestleMania. I won't even care. That should not be your main event.
Oh, it's gonna be the main event.
Yeah, unfortunately it is. But, well, that's how it is with WrestleMania.
Actually, I don't
even
even,
care.
actually, you know what? I'm not even sure. So that means if it's the main event, that means Roman is either A, champion, or B, he won the Rumble. Which,
Oh God.
which I
Well,
love.
not really. A SmackDown guy could win the Rumble.
Then it wouldn't be it would be the co-main event. But
Remember, Orton was supposed to main event WrestleMania this year. Guess where he was on the card? I think 3 more matches was above him.
It's been so long, I forgot about wait. Never mind. I was
Roman Reigns, as long as Roman Reigns on the roster, I guess he main evented every WrestleMania. Because ever since he broke off of the Shield, he has main evented every WrestleMania.
the new streak. You might be right on that, but I got to feel the main event. You're right. It's going to be that unless they make it. I doubt they're going to make it a triple threat. They take Brock out their own company. Well, I mean,
I think we just done with the Brock experiment. It worked.
The Brock experiment? No, it didn't work.
It worked. You just didn't like it.
No. The only thing that worked about it was
that Brock was the hottest star on the roster at one point.
The only thing that worked was him versus Undertaker Hell in a Cell. That was the only match they had was worth it. Then the Goldberg thing was over.
I like the Goldberg the second time at WrestleMania. I like that.
Both of them. I like the Goldberg squash better because that's Goldberg.
But here's one thing I do agree with you with. Like when it comes to the whole Brock Lesnar experiment, I don't can think about 3 of the matches I actually really like. I like watching Brock destroy people, but of course that was going to get old. That's why I needed people to get to the level.
I wouldn't have a problem with
Samoa Joe. Bring me Braun Strowman. If he just beat them two, I don't care.
If the Brock Lesnar experiment and they involve him handcuffing the title and just screwing up the storylines, I would have been fine with it.
I didn't care because I was like, y'all, they handicapped themselves with the belt. It's like on SmackDown now. They don't even have no good storyline. It's just Jinder's the champ. He needs an opponent. They don't even think no more when it comes to the WWE title.
I mean, the problem
as long as you're champion, you do need a challenger and you're going to defend the belt. That's all it is now.
Well, SmackDown's smaller, so I mean, there's everything going on.
No, I'm talking about period. They've been doing this.
Because Braun and Roman had a storyline. Bray Witchcott had a storyline. Jinder Mahal had that little storyline underneath with Randy or So they had other storylines that involved the title. But on Raw, when it came with Brock in that title, I mean, you got Roman at the top and it's just like, Roman's just like, everybody feuding around with Roman at the very top, like, everybody just wasting their time until they face Brock again. And that just became way too obvious up here when the story is just like, okay, we just throwing filler up here until Brock shows up.
Well, after Brock won the belt, though, you really didn't have to do anything because Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman was in the heated feud, and Seth Rollins and Samoa Joe was in the heated feud. Those are your top guys.
They were.
Why would I just want anybody else to just challenge for the title?
They were in heated feuds, but at the same time, the payoff of moving up wasn't there. It's like they do that, and then now what?
What I was saying is you could have got by without having a champion death for that time, which they did. And when Great Balls of Fire came around, it should have been Braun Strowman, but I do agree with one point, the Extreme Rules pay-per-view when they just had a fatal five-way to see who faced Brock. Brock should have been on that show. And he should have faced somebody.
I mean, you gotta have a big main event pay-per-view of who gets to face the number one who gets to become the number one contender. Something that's usually decided on Raw to determine for the pay-per-view. We gotta have this big match to determine who faced the champion who's been missing since WrestleMania.
They did it on the SmackDown brand too, though, with the women at Battleground. I know we don't want to relive that pay-per-view, but it happened.
I wonder if
4.5.
I wonder if Carmella cashed in. I guess I'll find out when I get home.
She sure so didn't ask him.
But this Brock Lesnar experience outside a few moments, that was just a waste of time for our contract.
Hey, but he draws.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem. Sometimes, okay, the mainstream fans love it, but sometimes, it drags the show down. Cause your main title should not be just handcuffed like that.
Yeah, because Brock Lesnar was booked as a UFC fighter, basically. Brock Lesnar was brought in to special events to challenge certain people. Remember when they just announced that Randy Orton was going to face him? Mm-hmm. There wasn't no story. There was no reason Orton had to face Brock. It was just that Brock needed an opponent for SummerSlam. Randy Orton, there you go.
And they were going to try to book it UFC style. Even then, they should have did it. They should have did it still a much better way. The champion should still be there. Last I checked, Will Pig about to have the bootleg ass mega fight this Saturday. But they up here kept trying to build the fight. you have Floyd and Condor up here feuding each other on different shows. I'm like, if they gonna book, they trying to book Brock Lesnar, the UFC style, like he shows up for this fight and that's that. Brock Lesnar should be there more often, at least cutting promos.
And Paul Heyman make sure that he let everybody know that Brock Lesnar is a fighter. So he always talking about fighting out of this corner. I'm like, okay. Like he put Brock Lesnar over as the UFC star. Brock only fights on pay-per-views. He don't fight on Raw. He only shows up for special events. So it's like that's how they treat him.
But they failed at that.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't agree with you. I'm just saying how they do it.
Kind of like they were building up like that. Like, okay, that means Brock Lesnar can at least show up every 2 weeks or so. Them cutting a promo or something like that. I mean, they could have did that at least.
But you know, I'm disgusted with the main roster anyway because if you got any type of momentum, they kill it. I just hope. I don't think they can do it, Braun Strowman though. Braun Strowman has just been like a gift from God.
Please, they gonna do it, Braun Strowman too. Cause like sooner or later, Braun Strowman's gonna get old and they're gonna move to the next tour. I'm not sure who that's gonna be. But I mean, sooner or later, Braun Strowman destroying folks gonna get old. And
it's just funny. Back in the day, I ain't even gonna say Attitude Era. I can do Ruthless Aggression Era, the early PG era. These guys would be over for a long time. The same guys.
Fans are impatient.
Now it's like shit. You might have a little run. That'd be about it.
I said it before. I said
Steve Austin was on top for like 6 years.
I said before how much the fan base has changed. I'm like, folks are like overbooking this or overbooking that or not having clean finish. I'm like, most of all,
it's these stores.
I mean, most of the awesome stuff. I mean, most of them like, man, this match was great, but then they fucked up with the finish. I'm like, cause it wasn't clean. I'm like, then they start talking about New Japan. I'm like, New Japan doesn't treat wrestling the way WWE does. They almost make it like it's a legitimate fight and not a work. I'm like, so they handle it completely different. That's why when Wish got his own stuffed animal killed, they made such a big deal out of it in New Japan. Because that's just something that doesn't happen that often. And WWE, I'm like...
And actually, he's alive.
Yeah. I mean...
Daryl the cat lives.
Well, I mean... Thing like everybody makes it like Daryl the cat. That was a big thing, but Mr. Plant lasted for a couple of weeks before everybody got tired of it. If somebody had Daryl the cat in WWE, that thing wouldn't be lasted as long as it would in New Japan. Same thing with New Day and Francesca. Some folks got tired of that.
I don't know. The list is still over.
Like in WWE, you have to be entertaining because that's what they write for. That's how they book.
The list
have to be entertaining.
The list is on the Brock Lesnar type hiatus. He'll still come back more over than everybody except Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan is the only guy who was just always over. Like I just don't get it.
You know, I'm surprised the list of Jericho has been over that long. Cause normally by now, like folks got tired of the list.
That's why I be saying entertainment. You like a guy who's just a good wrestler ain't gonna last too much long. I mean, ain't gonna be over long because of how the booking is. You have to be entertaining. Mark Henry was not a great wrestler, but he was entertaining as hell.
Which maybe they'll get.
If he wasn't getting hurt, his run could have been very long.
Which makes me don't get what they're doing at Rusev. Like, if he get punished for that comment about Shane McMahon and the helicopter crash, I understand. Like, okay, I like the dude crashing the helicopter and you bust a joke out on Twitter about it. I'm like, yeah, you might get some heat for that, and that's why he got squashed. I understand it, but like Rusev up here, at least before this one, he at least had title runs and been in some of the best storylines. And then he definitely fucked up Dolph Ziggler's career because he was the best thing about that storyline.
You know, the best storyline that gonna always get over in WWE is the long streak of who can beat who. Because whoever goes on these streak is always over. Now Braun Strowman got over. But you know what? It wasn't even about the streak with him because once Roman beat him, it wasn't like, oh, we're tired of him now. Roman was the one to beat him. But they kept going. But like with Asuka, when she gets beat, she's still gonna be a big deal. But then sooner or later, she's gonna come down to earth too.
Just
like the New Day.
The last thing I can think of for this is this kind of flies in the. I said Braun Strowman, a perfect example of why sometimes the IWC doesn't know shit. When he said Vince cannot build new stars, he took a green ass Rosebud and turned him to the most over thing in the roster within a year.
And you know how? Because he let him go out there and destroy people, and he wasn't beat. That 50-50 booking does kill people. It killed
some-
Mike Kanellis once he walked in the door.
Never heard of him.
he was killed the moment he signed that contract.
He was
But if
he was killed in the moment he was called
Mike
Mike
Kanellis
Kanellis.
came in,
Yeah.
won one match, lost the match, and was done already. His gimmick is not that great. I really don't like the gimmick.
I mean-
the only thing, it's just funny that he took her last name.
And also backstage, they said they were pissed off because he was not in the shape that he claimed he was in either.
Well,
What, cuck shape?
Well, he is now.
well, you don't need him. You need Maria.
And
Yeah.
exactly.
All she gotta do is come out there and talk.
So what momentum? The only thing we care about is Maria. Now I can't care about Maria because that means
No, but-
Mike is there.
He ain't getting no more medals. That's my point. Once he walked in the door, he got beat.
He didn't need any. Maria's there. That's all we needed.
But if she don't talk, like I ain't heard shit from her yet.
I was done.
All I hear is madly in love.
I was done with-
They don't know how to use it yet.
I was done the moment they up here Eskimo kissing in the middle of a fucking match. I'm like, no.
And you know what else I'm done with?
You took you took her last name. You're not Rick Rude you're not built like Rick Rude wearing something like that.
Yeah.
So you look even more pathetic. And you took her last name.
You know what I'm done with?
What?
This fucking episode. That's the end of Real Wrestling episode 64. We'll see you around for the next whatever it is we're
No
doing.
Mercy.
Yeah.
Maharaja.
Which is actually a Raw pay-per-view.
No
this year.
mercy.
Oh, never mind. No Maharaja for this one.
No mercy.
No Brock Lesnar either, for that matter.
I wish.
Well, Brock
Maybe.
will be there.
Oh.
Undisputed.
Main event him and Strowman.
Oh, cool.
Braun burial time.
Man,
Yeah. I'll be so done with that.
that's what they did with the main event. They just made Brock just look even more unbeatable.
No mercy.
Took all that air whipping just to win one
No
and five.
mercy. And I want that now. Undisputed.
At least Roman took the L for his roster.
Good.
Until the next time, y'all. Peace.
Whitey didn't spoil anything else. Good.
Stupid cracker.